And yo, it's the House of the Dragon Season 2 light. Hop on Alicia Kingston channel, take flight. Green Queen, Black Queen, let's ignite. In the era where the Targaryens rule tight. Queens of the throne, steaming in the dark. Blackfish showing claws, dragons in the park. Kings letting dramas, secrets in the chambers. Serpents in the realm, only fire can tame us. On the queen's side, hands blood stained. Promises broken, power unchained. But the black's got strategy, dragons in flight. Night means day, reign supreme by night. Queen on the queen's side, hands blood stained. Promises broken, power unchained. But the black's got strategy, dragons in flight. Night means day, reign supreme by night. Soulful whispers, crowns clashing bones. Medieval battles, blood, fire stones. Queens of power, both fierce and hard. Dragons holding, tearing lands apart.
What up, though?
Hello.
Hello.
Here again for another Dragon Monday. And we have some lovely ladies with us this evening. And Meeksy, as always, how are you, ma'am?
It's hot.
A little warm. Mm-hmm.
My ice is already. I thought I was prepared.
Do you need to go get more ice?
I'm not leaving this room.
You're supposed to.
Oh. Cuzzo, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Meeks, I am warm. It's a little hot.
A little hot.
A little hot. Sphinxy,
What's up?
how are you, madam? How
I'm
are
very
things?
good. Here for some more discussion.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
indeed. We're glad to have you. Hopefully, our good professor will be in at some point before the stream is over this evening. Let me jump over to the chats. Y'all been over here chatting, boy.
The chat is chatting.
Chatting. Oh, JD, what's going on, bro? I think we're gonna get JD on with us on the 22nd, I believe, for that discussion. Make it do what it do. And we got Lady Casey in the house, Damaris. What's going on? Helena, Lady V, Santi. So it's okay, it's a lot of people in here. I'm happy to see all of you.
Yes.
Chantel, hey. Fandom Decent. My brother, what's going on? Lady Mina. Winter's Lady, hello. Dornish, how are you, love? And let me scroll down. Oh. Georgie Grace, hello. And Lady CC, how are we this evening? Thank you, everyone, for coming through. We hope you enjoy the conversation. Sydney, what's going on? And let's go ahead and jump in, ladies. So let's see. Let's start. I guess we can start at the beginning. Daemon and his
Very good place to start.
These dreams. It is a very good place to start. I wasn't gonna say it. It did play in my head.
My goodness.
It's been a while since you've been here, cuz. So I'll go with you first. What you got with these dreams that our boy is having?
The dreams. Okay. Daemon is going through it. Number one, at first I was like, good for you. That's that karma for your butt. You went after your niece. You did some things. What do you actually want, Daemon? Because I go back and forth with him. It's a love-hate relationship. And then after a while, now I'm feeling a little sorry for him because I don't even know if he knows what's reality and what's not anymore. And the funniest part for me, though, little prophetic when he saw the guy with the eye patch. Because at first I thought it was Aemond, but then I realized it was him.
Mm-hmm.
It was him with an eye patch, which was strange. So what is that telling us? You know, is it saying that you're a lot like this guy? Or this is you on the other side? What is it saying? You know? Yeah. So yeah, this place is weird though. And the lady in black is weirder.
The old lady? We don't. We
Walters,
I
Mr.
like
Richards.
the Obia lady, but she extra.
Obia lady, she doing a lot. She picked her nose and swirled that thing around, and he still took it and drank it. Like, girl,
Right.
I'm like, it was red though, but it was red though. I'm like,
I
and she
know.
squeezed whatever it was.
What?
And then I'm
Yes.
like, and so you
You
in
can't
front of his
drink
face,
everything.
and he didn't even ask. He asked no questions. It's like, does he have control?
And
over
he
what
woke
he's
up.
doing?
It seemed like he woke up like 2 days later in the small council meeting, not knowing a damn thing of how he got there.
she could have did anything to him. Anything.
I read somewhere that it was blood that she was using.
I figured it had to be because I'm like, girl, why you playing? You should know
Sounds
better
about
than take anything blood related at Harrenhal next to these damn trees. Like, it's too mystical, magical for me. I'm like, you playing with blood? No, thank you. I don't even like my steaks like that. That's yuckies. I don't like bleeds.
It needs to be well done, right?
Like, I don't like it.
Super
That's
well
yuckies. So I'm like, sir, the fact that you drunk that and you woke up in the middle of a conversation that was pretty important, and you were like, what the hell is happening? And Strong was like, what is wrong with you?
I was looking at him like, that's that I forget who he said it was, but like I said, Your Grace, because he's looking at him sideways too, like, bitch, we done said this like 5 fucking times. Wake up!
Daemon was like, what do you want? He was like, you asked me to come here. Like, what do
Exactly.
you want?
Yeah. Westeros.
Like Westeros hangover. Yep.
The
Yeah, he's tripping. He's tripping
He
balls.
did not know what to do with himself. Where was this? I mean, there was probably a little bit of that in there too. And yes, imagination, and you know exactly what we mean when we say that.
She gave him the root. That was the root.
Absolutely, she gave him a big gulp of Obia. And we told you not to take it, Daemon, but you didn't listen.
And I mean,
But did
he's naturally unstable, but this is
Exactly. Like, he already got problems.
I thought he would have been able to roll with this,
No.
distinguish
No.
left from right, but it has a hold of him.
I feel like the first night he was like, "Oh, this is some weird shit," but then he's staying there. He's like, "I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to."
First of all,
He's
why
like,
are you
"Sleep
even
a little
still
bit."
laying down? That moldy bed that we saw water dripping into the first night you were there, sir. How are you even able to sleep on that thing?
The werewood bed.
I'd break out in hives from the mold.
I would break out my just from walking in the room.
I'm like, no, thank you. It's really moldy in here. I can't.
It's dripping water all over that place. That castle is fucking trashed. Why is it so
Exactly.
trash? Like, nobody
You know
ever
what, fandom?
worked on it. Why is it so fucked up?
I think what Fandom's saying here is very relevant. Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
You,
I would
you-
be eating
you
food.
know,
I'm like, let me see it prepared.
but yeah, you gonna take this random concoction
From
that
a
you just
stranger
saw
you just
squeeze
met.
into a cup
Mhm.
from a stranger that you don't even know how you got into her room. You were in a hallway just now. You didn't walk through a door.
Nope.
Nah,
Nope,
man.
nope. But I am very curious to see how much of what she was telling him is absolute truth. Because
Yes,
it doesn't seem like she lied at all.
No, she didn't
No,
lie.
she wasn't
I don't-
lying at all. She
was
was being
speaking in
actually
riddles.
quite
And-
brutal with him.
Because she told him like she was an owl, right?
But
Stuck
you
in the form
notice-
of a human.
He appreciates a blunt woman. When
Didn't she
people
tell him he was
power,
gonna die there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
she did. And I don't know that he's taking any of what she's saying real serious. He thinks it's banter.
So weird.
Probably why
I
he
don't
drank
even know
the
that
drink.
he thinks. I don't even know that he thinks it's that. I think his head is way too messed up, and he might not even remember that conversation.
I don't think he does.
Mm.
I feel like sometimes he doesn't think she's real. like I'm talking to this bitch. I just walked into a hallway, and now I'm in a room. And I'm looking at her. This bitch
Now,
ain't real.
now I'm in a tree.
Mm-mm. It's
Yeah.
definitely giving high spirits.
Dismembered
High
head
spirits, stupid
talking
bird.
to me. And the other thing, what Rhaenyra said to him in the dream when she said, "You're just upset because your brother loved me more than he loved you."
Mm-hmm.
That
Daemon
hit
is
home.
Mm-hmm.
That was a stab in the heart for him.
Yeah, I
He
really think
bled
that's
all
the
over
whole
his-
entire crux of the issue.
Yeah.
Is that he's feeling some type of way about not knowing the prophecy, so never really being in contender for the throne.
Mm-hmm.
Being like, damn, like I know I kind of wanted it, and I thought that I was like next, but he wasn't even in line for it, and so that kind of like irks him as well. but just the fact that someone he does care about is in charge and he wants to do things a certain way and he can't move her.
Still can't.
Nor should he move her because she's the queen. So he's just like, I'm gonna stomp away. I'm gonna stomp. I wish I knew what she said in High Valyrian. I wish they had a translation. Somebody translated that.
There is
Because
a translation.
I downloaded it earlier. It's on the thing that I have, but I didn't think to write it down. I'll pull it up at some point before.
Somewhere, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah,
I'm trying to look it up because I'm like, I really want to know exactly what she said. Because I just love it when they speak High Valyrian because it's really that shit. It's really that language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
unless it's Aegon. Unless it's Aegon.
Aegon over here, Duolingo ass.
I
pay attention to High Valyrian class.
I think his name is Scott. I could be misremembering that, but I do believe it. Wait, or is it Dan Peterson? But he's the guy that comes up with a lot of the more recent fantasy languages, like he did this, and he did the language that they speak in the 100 TV show when that was on. Mm-hmm. He's very good at doing it. It's very interesting language. I really like how we put those together. So
that's the same guy that did the Dothraki.
Isn't it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Same guy.
Yeah.
And I have up here what Georgie's saying. You know, love how she said he had to get some sleep if he wants to win this place to his side, like the castle is alive. It's creepy. It is creepy, and she's not completely wrong there, because there's a lot of mysticism that's tied up in Harrenhal. I mean, down from the very foundations of it all, from when it was built.
Yeah, but don't you have to be kind of a connected person to be able to peacefully exist there? You gotta be Brand or one of those people who could see,
or be normal. No, I don't think you have to see, because there's been plenty of people that have lived there, and they didn't have any magical blood.
Simon Strong lives there just fine.
But yeah, him and his family's there.
Yeah, they're chilling. I guess they're just like, whatever. This is home.
Exactly.
I think she's just like another one of the maids to them. They don't know about her witch's brew room that she has going on.
JD wants to drink the paste, guys.
Not explosives. I mean.
Yeah.
Well, while he's here, what is Caraxes doing? Is Caraxes just outside like, this shit's weird? Like, what is Caraxes doing?
Caraxes is probably out there taking a nap. Or at least trying to take a nap.
I'm like, do you know if your master's out here tripping in ball sacks? Like, do you are you able to sense?
You know what? That's actually a really good thought, because Daemon is legit tripping balls for at least 60% of the time that he's been here. Yes. So how is that affecting Caraxes?
Because I know Caraxes, because Caraxes is a giant ass magical ass creature in a magical ass place. Like,
where did you bring us, bruh? Why am I here still? Where the fuck are you? Don't drink that damn thing.
Caraxes might be eating the stuff if he's teething their goats. He might be tripping too.
It's like when you go into somebody's house for the first time and you sit down and you see a roach across your foot and you're like, oh.
Probably all up in the water.
And like, you got to get up. That's probably what's happening to Caraxes.
What if Alice? Actually, what if Caraxes is A-okay because Alice has low-key tamed him?
I can see that. Or they could be giving each other a white earth. They could be like,
yeah, exactly. Like, she knows she can't fully touch the dragon of the dragon magic, but like that, the human dragon, she can get to that. But not the actual.
Caraxes is okay because Daemon's actually like not in danger. He's just tripping balls.
That is true.
That too. He just may not understand what's going on. Caraxes could have a deeper understanding.
I believe that. I think maybe she's trying to show him something.
Yeah.
That's why it's not danger.
She's trying to open that third eye.
Just be direct. Just tell me, girl. Just tell me.
Don't be blood teeth. Don't take us, okay? To go north, you must go south and all that. No, just tell me where the fuck to go, bitch.
Exactly.
Don't draw it on the map. I don't want
to make a left or not. A left here. Is it a left here? Don't tell me it's a kind of a left when I pass the street. Like, is it a left at the light? Like, I need direction.
Right, I left at the light or I left at the blue house. Which blue house? Make sure
Like,
we're exact, please, and thanks.
please.
Yeah, I thought Daemon is just Daemon, man. Like I said, he's an attention whore, and that's basically it.
I completely agree with Sydney that it's ridiculous to get mad that a man loved his daughter more than he loved his brother. Like,
His brother, like,
that's
come
your
on,
child. Come on.
like, dude, you're a father now. You should totally understand.
He
that.
should understand. Yeah.
He's like, I got kids.
You got your own kids.
He's like, what? I got kids.
Did you forget?
Girl, where?
Yeah.
He ain't
You know
seen
what?
him
No,
in like
he
3
did.
weeks.
He did forget, which is probably why that vision of Lena jumped out of his head, because she's coming back looking at him like, bruh, where my
I'm so
daughter.
happy to see her. My gosh, that actress is so
I wish
pretty.
we would have gotten to spend more time with her and the older teenage actress. I wish we would have gotten more time with both of them. They did really great.
Yeah. It was good to see her again. It was cool.
What you say? Lied on his resume that he could.
I'm
That's
completely
Aegon.
fluent. I'm
Aegon's
fluent.
that.
I'm fluent.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I make
That
war.
was hilarious.
I
He was
make
like,
war
we-
now.
We go war now?
We go
Now
make
go
war
war?
now.
Oh, you met him at the Thrones conference. Nice. I didn't get to go to that one that he was at.
Oh, that's awesome.
My goodness. No.
All
But
right,
after
so
that, don't we go to like Alicent and the abortion?
let's we leave the realms of the Orbia woman.
Was this an abortion or was it the morning after tea?
I think it was an abortion.
I think it was an abortion. The way she was holding her
When
stomach.
she was rubbing her stomach,
she was
right?
cramping.
Yeah.
She has been
poking
ferociously
out. That belly
riding
looked
this
like
man.
it was bellying.
I didn't
Before
know
her husband died.
exactly what it was, but yeah, the people that had the children were telling me and let me know what was going down with that. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm thinking
that was
already
she knew there was a
pregnant.
baby in there and she had to kill it.
Yeah, which means that all this freaking started, way before he died, because it's only been like what, 3 weeks total.
I told y'all.
That part. So here's the thing.
Told y'all.
I think it was happening for years.
Yes.
Does she have does she have her own little bastard out there somewhere?
That's why I think that's my number one theory about Daemon. I think that he was sent away because, like his cousins, he might have been looking a little bit too strong per
one of
se.
these kids
More like
don't
Cole.
belong here. One of these
Exactly.
Come on.
one in the same.
Exactly. Because every time anybody mentions that boy, she just like,
Right. She just freezes up and changes the subject like that quick. Like,
It's
why
so
are
weird.
you hiding? Why are you hiding this kid?
it's so weird. I either something is wrong with this kid completely, like he's one of them whacked out Targaryens,
Crispy.
or he is not a Targaryen.
Exactly.
So we would need to know if he has the hair like his siblings, or does he have dark hair like Kristen Cole?
First of his name.
Okay, hold on.
Son with black hair. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Daemon didn't chase or behead Alicent. Yeah, has he seen Alicent in a vision?
When has he seen Alicent?
I think that might be coming up,
Yeah.
or she might have her own vision. Because from the trailer, you saw her like looking
Right.
at weird shit.
Okay, well, we'll put a pin in that. We'll see if see what happens with that. He up there eating them people goats. Yeah, probably. Correct.
But I wasn't sorry for her, and she had such pain on her face. I was like, "Oh, does it hurt?"
Oh, poor little
poor
Tank.
I was like, look at them hot rocks.
Put some
You
tusk
a
on
heat
it,
pad.
guys.
Look at you. But I can tell you, she was tired of everybody's shit. She was like, let me have this abortini in peace. Jesus, what do you want?
She had the hot rocks inside of the things and making her makeshift hot water bottle. Girl.
And the way he came in, he was peeping everything, and she was looking at him. It's like, and he looked at him, and he looked at me, and he was like, I'm not gonna say nothing. But
Goodfoot
if
always
you would have sent me them feet, you wouldn't have gotten pregnant. Because sending feet don't get you babies.
Like, I wouldn't have got you pregnant. I just wanted to see your feet.
those vials, that thing that he gave her, the little concoction in, those only come from one person. And
Hello?
you're only going to be going to him if you're healthy for one reason.
You heard him call it. That is quite.
And he
the
called her out.
indulgence. That was quite the indulgence. I was like, "You're rude." Move. I mean, like, come on, Tamaru.
He's not wrong.
Why are you here?
Listen, he is not, and I know she feels some type of way about him because she hates that he has any information on her. So she was sitting there like with the rocks, like, listen, can you?
You see what it is. We haven't seen them talking except maybe I think one other time this season, and it took Crispy getting up out of the castle for him to come slide in. Like, it's been a little while since I done seen my foot.
Remember that one time you gave me the feedback, and I was like,
your toes are in arrears right now. Like,
now he went in there to try it.
Absolutely. He read the room and he was like, okay,
oh, you're not feeling well right now. You're
not having an abortion right now. Okay, I'll come back later.
Exactly. Is it going to be 3 days? 4 days?
I'll come back when the abortion is finished.
The disappointment.
The
disappointment was so palpable on his face. What's going on, Jake?
You have your abortion?
Right. You can sit down and just like put them on the other cushion.
Yeah, just put the rocks on your belly and just take
Put your feet up. Put your feet up. Put your feet up and like spread.
Yeah.
Spread.
Got them toes.
But I just think it's funny how he is peeping everything she's doing, and it's just making her so mad. She stays trying to keep stuff secretive, but she sucks at it because she's so used to having people ignore her that she thinks having people ignore her is the same as her being
moving in the shadows.
No, baby. Everybody's seeing you.
She literally is Drax in this moment.
She
exactly.
needs to start with rehiring her personal maids herself. She really does. She better get on that.
Oh, wait. Why hasn't she done that yet?
That's exactly.
After she dismissed those chicks out of her bathroom, which she should have never even let them get that far, I thought she would have taken care of that. But apparently she hasn't.
She has been bathing by herself.
She's
like, ma'am, I'm getting somebody I can talk to.
Oh, she was so smart, but this is what happens when you're blinded by vengeance.
Like, you're not as smart as you think you are.
And that very real thought came to realization when she was talking to Aegon, or when Aegon was whining her. But before we get there, let's actually lead
That's
up.
just hilarious.
It was.
He was in that meeting like
doing the most. He was sitting there like his son, just playing with the ball and trying to talk big man. And Aemond came in like
he was like, "We're going here.
We're going here." We go. How do you know that? Well, Sir Cole sent me the plans. He sent them to you, not to me.
Yeah,
you get like the metaphorical foot stomp.
Nobody cares.
Lars had is playing over again, right? And nobody cared. They just brushed right past it.
And they were like, since he's out there in the Riverlands doing what he's doing, maybe he's like securing stuff for us too, because we're running out of resources, right?
In the Riverlands? Why is it Riverlands?
Yeah, come on.
Last time we spoke, we said we were sending him to the Riverlands.
Everybody was...
Why would they speak to him? He doesn't keep up with what's happening.
Come on.
No,
we have to now catch you up every time we get to the top of the meeting. We got to bring last week's minutes.
Every single time.
And you're bored anyway. So no, people will have secret ravens. People will make secret plans.
That's what it is. Is that and Plan T? Those are the two names I've been calling it alternately. But I just think it's super funny that Aemond was like, "Hey, in High Valyrian, listen, I'm trying to help you. All right, do you want me to run this thing or not? Because you can run this thing. It looks like you have a well in hand, right? Right. So maybe you should allow me to do what I need to do so that you can look kind of okay. Great,
you good?"
And you can tell they was like peeping you can tell when people are arguing in a different language or somebody's getting dressed down because they was like,
you could body language is a real thing. Right? You could tell exactly what was happening.
Tone never went past here.
It
was Aegon's reaction that had everybody like, oh, he upset.
Mad. and after that moment, that is the only change. The only real change in Aemond's demeanor there, because that just the tiniest bit of a smirk came up, And he capped it off and just looked at him like,
great.
You know that was payback for
Great.
walking in
moving
on.
on. Oh, and he deserved it.
Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Aemond gets close. As a matter of fact, I don't know if
good for some
okay,
payback.
I'm gonna take this one.
And that's why he's the scary one.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take that moment right there. That's gonna be my "There Be the Dragon" moment in honor of Lady D.
Like I can't. I just like the fact that he was speaking at High Valerian and it was noise. I'm like, say it again. It was so good. Like, do it again.
It was love. I rewound. I rewound. I actually I enjoy him when you could see him plotting. Even that last episode when he stood up in the bed and was like,
all right.
He turned around, he had a moment, he's like, I could break.
You saw his penis.
And
What?
then, so
right.
So
His penis was a nice size. It wasn't a little rinky dink.
But when you compare it to what we saw in the
the thing that was in the yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was not
the medium sandwich at Penn Station. That one, yes. Like, that was the medium Philly cheese.
Okay, hold on, real quick. Santi, we didn't see Daemon kill his first wife because he didn't. He got her trapped under her horse and then walked away. That's it. But I think we know that she died though. Didn't they have a funeral for her and all that?
She definitely did.
Yeah.
Some say that he went back and like bashed her head with the rock. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he did do that.
Oh wait, they didn't show it, but they saw
at him, and she was like, "I knew you
typical
couldn't
Daemon.
finish." Like,
yeah, and he picked up the rock, and he did
it's
it.
typical. No, he didn't. You didn't see it. It's typical Daemon, where they never actually show him doing the thing everybody thinks he did.
Yeah.
But we did see him pick up the rock.
Yeah, we saw him pick up the rock and look at her. But that's it.
That's when they cut it. But but even whether he did it or not, though, she is officially dead.
Yeah.
He's not
I mean, he didn't need to bash her head open. He didn't need to bash her head open for her to die in that moment. Because she was trapped in the horse.
He's on 3 wives at this point.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps dying. He's bad luck.
Yeah, he definitely picked the teapot.
Evie, you are correct. I believe that.
I felt bad for him on the second wife, though.
Oh, you think Orwell told him? Like without him figuring it out by himself?
Told him what?
I don't know that Orwell would do that.
That's the maester?
That's the maester, yeah. The maester that brought her.
Maester's mouth is like this, okay?
Yeah.
You heard
involved.
Heard how he responded.
We too black.
From Alicent. He was like, well, no. When would I have engaged him in such a conversation? We never spoke of it.
Damn well you had ample opportunity. He was like,
He was like, they barely even listened to me about how to handle his medical affairs. You expected me to have conversations about successions and kings and things?
No,
That's
thank
not
you.
my realm. I know things, but I don't know those things.
No.
So no, I don't think he would have been a snitch.
I just think he probably would have seen him come out of the room. He's like, great. He's like, his last was cup. He was like, hobble.
Just like Otto, she sucks at making moves in secret. Correct. And hey, Ev, hello, welcome.
I think she also trips over the power of it all.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
She
Not no eye contact, invisible.
I'm certain I'm invisible right now.
Yeah.
You are being perceived, ma'am. You're not hiding.
Yeah, but they're making all them plans around Aegon and him just being like, And then didn't he get up and leave, or was that the second one that he got up and left, and they continued the conversation like he wasn't even there in the first place?
It was the second.
No, it wasn't. I thought it was the same meeting. Because he sat there for a minute and he was just playing with the ball, or maybe they did switch meetings.
Yeah, and then the first meeting is when he got up. Wait, no, the second meeting is when he got up and went to his room and saw his mom there. Like, they not listening to me. They don't care what I say. Okay, because that's the one where Alicent was like, "I bitch,"
and where she was finally not having any of his shit.
He told them they're boring him. Right?
Yeah, that's the one he was like spinning that fucking little ball like a toddler.
Yeah, because he was bored and not interested.
Trash.
Yeah.
Right, like you want them to
And
come
then
in.
he goes in there and he's like, "You're not
counsel.
listening to me."
And she's like, "Baby, do you have anything to say?
Do you
What
have
do you
anything
have
to
to
say?"
say?"
Said, why would they listen to you?
Why would they?
Like, wow.
Because
That's-
he's
that-
That's not how we
looks kinda like-
nourish the babies. This parenting 101.
No, she don't
Don't
want to do
give
that.
a lecture when someone
She don't
needs
know
a
how to do
hug.
that.
She needed a hug.
I
She
have
didn't even
strong
hug
opinions.
Helena. Why she
I
gonna hug
know.
him?
I was
I
gonna say
don't
I have
think
strong
she loves
opinions
anyone.
about Alicent's parenting style. Like
Trash.
she ain't the best mom.
No.
Her kids are like really unstable.
She's walked in on them
And-
doing some things that she never even tried to address. Like, good
Not ever.
morning.
And she's
Oh,
just
When
tired
they
of
were
them.
younger, she was so just mean, like
How
always
typical.
hitting Aegon and
She's just tired of everybody. She's like, "I'm tired of y'all. Like, can you just do what I did, which was follow instructions?" Shit.
He doesn't like her.
Shit.
And the thing is with that is in this conversation while he's trying to whine to her, she says that she puts herself in the situation. He's saying like they won't come to me for counsel, blah blah blah, and she spins it to where she ends up saying they should be coming to me and you for counseling. Bitch, you're not in charge. No, they shouldn't be coming to you. No one should be coming to you.
she feels like because she was running shit while Viserys was man down, her and Otto were running shit. So she feels like she's a professional at this. She knows what she's doing, so people should listen to her.
I'm
she
like,
does. She's also having a very bad day, and nobody
Listen.
will leave her alone.
Yes, she
in
is.
a
She's also
abortion
having an
scene.
abortion right now.
she is tired. She's like, "I'm
She
walking
has
around here
nothing but all the smoke for all
with
their
this, with these fucking
She's
hot
in
rocks."
pain. She
I
wants to
can't
be left
yell.
alone.
I
The
can't
hot
tell
rocks
y'all,
are not
like,
She
hot
got
rocks like
cramps
they
for
were.
days.
It's
She's
not.
probably bleeding at this point.
Yes,
Like,
and she's like, and you can tell how disheveled she is. Her hair is usually
her hair is a
perfect.
mess.
It's
Yeah.
usually perfect, pinned up curls, and she has
No,
that
that
shit
shit
blowing in the breeze.
Out.
Like,
Yeah, it's just out.
what? And she's like,
And
"I
on
gotta
top
be
of
here."
that, and on
on
top
the
of
rock,
that,
like, what do
she's
you
physically
want?
racked. She's mentally racked because she's
Mhm.
like, I made the biggest mistake of all mistakes.
Yes. Could you imagine if he was actually there for the abortini? Like, Crispy Cole would be like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, because it's going to be the same thing that Rhaenyra had to do. As I don't know if Rhaenyra was actually pregnant, but they did it as a precaution. But either way,
Cautionary.
don't nobody want your babies.
Yeah.
And him thinking like he would honestly, hey, do you want to run away again? Like, can I ask you to run away? Will you run away with me? Like, I can't. Like,
And he is definitely in Delulu world, especially because he asked her for that favor before
especially
he
now.
left.
Oh my goodness. And
Yeah.
and this is why I really want to know whether he has any inkling at all, or if he'll find out that she was pregnant, but now you still not gonna be a daddy.
that's
I don't
hilarious.
think he'll ever find out. I don't know
I'm
who
petty.
to tell him because the only people that know are her and the Maester. The Maester
Uh,
don't be
no,
on
no.
there.
No, Sir Foots. I think Sir Foots is gonna make sure that he finds out.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he knows.
He will.
He
He will.
absolutely
But
knows.
what would be the benefit of that? Because
Just
Laird
to
wouldn't do
certify
anything if there
him.
Have
was
something
Because-
over her?
Because he's getting Cole is getting something from Alicent that he never will have.
Mhm.
That's all it is. It's just to get in his head and fuck with him.
Mhm.
Yep.
And and he'll have something over her.
Mhm.
Because that's what he really likes. He likes leverage. He's not going to use it immediately, but just in case he needs it, he would
It's
like
gonna
to
be
have
back
it.
up.
I think
Yep.
it's more likely that he would use it as leverage, but not really use it unless he really actually had to. But he can
Mhm.
keep her in line with that secret. But I don't see him just going and telling the secret just to tell it.
Nah, he
Without-
has more tact than that. He has way more tact. He's
Yeah,
going to
he
spill
would
the
use it
beans
as
for a
weapon.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah, and just wield that weapon when the time is right. If the time ever comes.
Let's look at Georgie's comment here. Do you think she's going through the history books trying to see if there's a mention of the Song of Ice and Fire or something?
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah,
she-
that's what
she-
she's
Yes, exactly
She's
why
doing
she went looking.
she's
Mhm.
got the doubt in her
needs
mind
it.
now after talking to Rhaenyra. Now she's questioning everything.
Mhm.
That's what happens
That's why
when
she
you
was asking the
should
Maester
know.
about it.
She should know that she's not going to find that in any history books, though.
She's
Or-
stupid
because
though.
Alicent reads a lot. You would think that she would have already found it if it
This
was
is
in there to
true.
be found.
Because in season 1, she was the one quizzing Rhaenyra
Yeah,
and getting her ready
exactly.
for school, and yeah, it's true.
I do have a
Why wouldn't
question.
she have come across that before?
Is it the same way in the book, or is the cat's paw thing just for the show where it's written on the cat's paw? I can't remember.
For the show.
Just for the show. Okay.
For the show. Mm-hmm.
It seems like something they just passed on to the succeeders of the throne.
Not the spectrum.
See, I know a lot of people have been giving Helena that saying that she's on the spectrum.
I do think it's obvious that
maybe
she's on the
for
spectrum.
her, but for Aegon and Aemond,
They just assholes.
I'm not so sure. Yeah.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Except
say it's them.
Aemond, I respect his assholery. I don't. The other one can go.
Well,
kick rock.
actually, too. You know why? That little boy wanted a dragon, got on a dragon, got a dragon. That was brave. Okay, and after being bullied, like honestly speaking,
I don't like it.
That's the only reason I had. That's why I have respect for him. I mean, I'm mad.
I don't like
that
it.
side.
For him too.
I'm mad on that. I'm mad he's on that side. But you know what he is?
Right.
He's loyal. He's loyal to his family.
Very true.
Okay, so in that regard, listen, he's gonna play the game how he's gonna play the game.
I know that Aemond is supposed to be a villain, but I still have I understand him. Like I understand where he's coming from. Like I get his
all his
deal.
moves make sense.
I mean, it's like you were saying, that he in another fantasy world, he would be Daemon's Padawan.
But I actually think he's better than Daemon.
Similar.
I don't think so.
Better than Daemon. I do. I think he's
has
better
more,
than Daemon in that.
Self-control.
So there you go. That part. Because I don't think that Daemon has any self-control.
I don't think he has better self-control. He has better tact in hiding it. Because he already, when he left that brothel, he knew he was gonna fuck up his brother. He just didn't know how. Exactly. He was like, I'm gonna get this nigga. All right, bet. It was a very bet situation. And he was waiting for the appropriate bet, and it happened. And he was like, "Oh, he's here."
He got him a few times in this episode.
Lay down.
Hey,
lay down. Sit. Sit.
He got him a few times.
He got him.
The first was with the High Valyrian. Second was with the yes, I have ravens. You don't have people understanding your ravens. I get ravens. You don't get ravens.
You don't get none. Wow.
Have you ever even been to the Rookery to see who sends out our ravens? Like you,
right? Do you know
how many ravens do we even have?
Like it's so weird. Like they should have just. He honestly is regretting chasing him down and bringing him back. You should have just let him go.
He is. You know he is. He's been thinking about that a lot. Yeah, I fully agree with that. And yes, as Casey is saying, y'all, please don't forget to like the stream. Remember, we are on a mission. We're trying to get 1K by the end of the year, and we have been on the move, and we've been seeing the numbers coming in, and I remain astonished and thankful that you guys want to hear listen to me ramble about random shit.
Because you're awesome.
I invited a new person today too. I don't know if she came yet, but she might come later.
Well, if you are here, hi, Funda's person. And hello to all my other Shadow Watchers. I know that people watching don't always participate in the chat, but I still see y'all. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. Won't booth Laris. What's the next scene you guys want to hit to? Because there's not.
Isn't it Rhaenyra coming back?
Wait. Yeah, let's talk about that bullshit. Freaking small counts. Actually, wait, rewind a little bit more than that.
No.
Antonisi coming in and going to the docks and seeing Sir Smooth Chocolate himself. You know, the good son Alan, who she very much admires. Like, oh, your mother must have been beautiful. Yeah. And here come Uncle Steve.
That is a snack attack.
Talk to her stepson, okay? Because fuck you, Uncle Steve, you wrong for not telling her about these two boys.
But she already knew. The thing is, she already knew.
He felt like he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
Told her.
Yeah, it didn't matter to her. That's the funny part because she was like, "You're over here worrying about succession and having no heirs. If you would have claimed these kids, you would have a freaking heir. Like, why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you say anything? Like, because a lot of people, I've seen people misinterpret her being as like super angry and upset. Like,
no, she wasn't mad about them being there. No, she was upset that he didn't tell her. That's exactly just that he was keeping it from her. She has no qualms about anybody, bastard, whatever. At least from what I've seen, she's never had any flack for anybody. But now, especially right now, let's
Because they lived a certain lifestyle as well. They were free.
Exactly. They didn't do none of the extra politic and bullshit like that. So,
hey, can you see your phone?
Luke being gone now. It was silent. Hold on. Checking messages now. Oh, check your email. I sent it earlier. I know that sounds real strange to y'all, but just
I'm like, go check your phone.
I'm like, do I need to check my email?
Check your phone and shoot.
Heard it.
Cough, check your phone. Cough.
I know, because both of my earbuds are in, so yeah, I did not hear it going off at all. Appreciate that.
No problem.
Yeah, so Auntie Nisi's upset, and I think she was right too. And he came down there talking about, excuse me, don't you have some work to do? And she was just looking at him like, can I talk to the boy for a minute, please?
His ass was moving too. He was like,
sorry, sir. He was like, right away, my lord.
But I think what her point was he saved your life. He deserves to be held in higher
knowledge. Yes.
Not only is he your blood, but he saved you. Like, why would you do like that, Corliss? It doesn't seem like it fits with his character to me. From what they've shown,
that felt like a deviation. For sure.
I don't get it. Yeah,
because that would have been a perfect opportunity for him to give him a title.
Exactly. Because
to legitimize him.
This moment right here, it's gonna come in clutch.
And he has a brother, right?
Yep.
He has a brother.
Also fine.
The one with the locks.
Making goat stew.
Who sees smoke the cloud across the ocean. Indeed.
Flip them braids.
And you guys, I know it does take some time to get through the chat sometimes, because y'all be chatting.
It's going, like, it's moving.
So yeah, as we're conversating, it's like speed running. It's like I can't always get things as we're talking about them. And I agree. Orwell is not trying to be in anybody's business like that. Not at all.
What timestamps?
I don't know nothing about it. You didn't know there were timestamps in the YouTube chat?
I don't be pushing these buttons, girl. Because I was trying to see if there's like a slow option, because Twitch has a slow chat. I was like, oh, they're not here yet. I don't think those options are here yet. YouTube does have a slow chat. I've just never had to use it before. And hello, Flower Lotus. Not sure if I've seen your name before. Welcome.
I really thought she would have
Damn it! I just
lost your place.
Click on. No, not on the notes. So I'm looking something in the menu. But yeah, continue with the Uncle C and Auntie Nisi of it all. Por favor. Baela, she got a message from Baela, so they have to go to Dragonstone.
Listen, fuck those guys.
Council.
I was feeling way about even how they left that conversation. Like that, their whole interaction this episode was bothersome to me, because they're always so in sync, and they were not this episode.
Yeah,
it really did bother me. So then, when she said she was going back and why, and he looked like, oh, you didn't come here to chastise me, you came here to tell me about something going on for real. And then I was like, you're gonna apologize? Like, go after her. He doesn't. But then he shows up at the small council meeting, like, tell them
extra guilty.
Stop handling the women.
I'm mad that it takes these bullshit lords for Uncle C to come in, and they stop doing the nonsense.
They should have just been cutting off heads.
Before that, though, I got to give a shout out, because I'm real sad, because Jace and Baela would have been an amazing king and queen.
Oh my gosh!
They start trying to talk shit as Baela is giving them the rundown, and Jace immediately steps up like, hold on, hey.
First of all, Baela had it. She was like, when you get your dragon,
you come see me.
You do that.
And you can be on my level to come see me.
Go
now,
ahead.
Jace real quick.
You got a bunch of them that need writers. Go ahead and grab one. Yeah. I dare you, grab one.
Jace was in full Will Smith mode. Okay, look,
I appreciate
my
that.
wife's name out your damn mouth.
You can tell who raised him.
Quick, exactly.
You can tell. All right, because he was like, I'm just tired of everybody's shit. Put my Daemon here.
Yep.
But he should have cut that man's head off, because who are you talking to? I would have immediately took his head off.
Look, as much as Jace wants to get out there and be in the fight, yo, that could have been your first blood right there, kid.
Right
Just
there.
saying.
In-house, letting people know that I'm tired of y'all fucking around. Stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with my mom. We said what we said. Shut up. Shut up. Like, oh my goodness. Because it does make sense, like, why she is trying so hard not to bring them dragons out. Because you can't unsheath the dragon. You know what I'm saying? You can't sheath the dragon back once you take it out. Like, it's out.
Yeah.
And there's
They're gonna be
nothing
there.
here
They
for
just
dragons fighting. Like, it's just the worst.
I think
And
she
there's-
was right in what she said, is that I had to know that there were no other
options.
For sure
Now
that there
that
was
I
no
know
other
that-
choice.
all the gloves are off. Let's go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Alicent told her that. She said it's too late. Like,
It is.
war
And-
can happen. It's
And
too
for
late.
once, she was correct.
What?
For
Not
once,
good.
she was correct.
Right.
Because Rhaenyra's like, there's got to be some way we can find peace. Alicent was like, nah, sis.
We
it's
have a
too
dead
late.
child on each side.
Yeah, we got two dead kids.
Like, we can't
It's
go
a
back.
wrap.
We can't go
Yeah,
back.
it's a wrap.
We can't go back.
These guys are about to pop off, and we can't stop them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm like,
I mean,
well,
he know he wasn't supposed to ever be a daddy, but that ain't been stopping him from slinging dick. He ain't supposed to be putting his dick in nothing either.
listen,
Can
he's
we
trying
speak
to.
about
He's
how
trying
much
to-
of a hypocrite he is.
trash,
Like,
garbage.
Both of them. Both
Trash.
of them. The whole two guild of the evil exes. Both these two hateful bitches are the biggest hypocrites right now.
Every time he calls her a whore, I just,
Yeah.
like you aren't the number one whore here, bruh. What?
Yeah, you
That
took
actor-
virginity, now you're
That
fucking
actor will
virginity.
get no rest. Did
I'm
he?
just like,
No,
ooh.
You know what? Okay, wait. Hold on. Just like an asterisk for that. For anyone that's listening that it was a part of that crowd,
We don't do that.
harassing.
We don't
this
do that
man,
around here. Nobody would do that here. because we're all
Harass that
adults.
man.
saying a character. That man
We're
is
all
doing
adults.
his job.
Nobody would
Leave
do
him
that.
alone. Okay,
Harassing the
call
actor?
as much shit as we
Yeah.
talk about
He had to
Stupid
disable
people
his
are.
social
Person.
media. He was
Because
catching
people are
all
dumb.
kinds of smoke.
because people keep coming at him about Crispy.
The problem is they're letting it
Leave
slide.
him alone.
Crazy when people
He
do
needs to
that.
embrace
I
his
never
inner petty and
understand
start
that.
pointing these people out. That's what it is.
Look, you know what? See, I would my advice to him is
Leave baby
hire the
alone.
same
He's a
person. Hire the same person that runs Wendy's Twitter to handle your socials when it comes to Twitter, because that whoever that person is, they are saucy and they don't care.
Like, they
And
shouldn't care.
They do the damn thing.
Like, it don't make no sense. Like, you're not about to sit up in here. Like, the quickness I talk to people, like, you talk to me sideways, and it's sideways enough that I'm like, excuse you? Like, do you know that I could find you? Do you understand that? I can find you.
Yeah.
Please don't. Don't test my pull-up. You know what I'm saying? Like, please don't. I am 40. I don't want to go to work. You understand? I want to be home. I will not have a job. I am fine. I want to be in the house. So I'm like, please.
A mess.
You know what, Amy? That's okay. Naps are a
Listen.
beautiful thing, and even if you do oversleep, you should always.
I woke
take
up at 7.
You're here now.
That's why
Yes,
my hair is like
Well
this.
rested.
There's no fixing it. I slept on
Is that
it.
your
It's
nap-
set.
Is that your nap hair?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I had a part and it was like, oh, it's cute. Nope. Now it's just like a Frederick Douglass situation.
Not Frederick Douglass. Shut up.
It's nothing I can do about it.
It's giving
You're
the
such a
face
mess.
that I did.
You
for,
can't even see my headset thing. It's the hair is eating it. You can't even see it. It's
That
in
is the
there.
beauty of Afro.
It's in
It
there.
hides all the things.
You hide a lot of shit in there.
Yeah. Somebody lost money in my hair once, and I was like,
Hello?
I should just put it in there.
I've hidden all
Now
sorts of
it's
pencils,
mine.
all sorts of shit in my hair.
I'm like, if you can't get it out, I'm leaving.
Mine now.
Mm.
hello, Alice or Alice?
Alice?
Or
So, yeah, it's possible that I'm assuming you mean Alicent. Tutti, but do you think she could have taken it even if she wasn't pregnant? Well, I think though those are two different potions, though, aren't they? One for
No,
like the after, and then the moon tea.
It's just all moon tea. They've never mentioned two different teas. The morning after pill and the abortion pill. It's all just moon tea.
oh man, I bet you it's different colors, and they just know we can't see it, but I bet you it's different
Stronger
colors.
than
I'm
Hence why that was the biggest mistake ever. she knew he was a moron from Jump Street.
And why? Like, it makes no sense that she would actually believe the shit coming out of this crunchy dead man's mouth. This man had no face. Viserys had no face. I know his breath stunk. I know he was dead on the inside. Stuff was rotting. He was losing chunks and pieces. And you're like, clearly he said my son's name because he's the most capable leader. Girl, you was looking at your son earlier, like.
And she heard what she wanted to hear.
Like the frown. You were frowning at your son since he was like 13.
Yeah. You know he's a fucking degenerate.
Trash.
And she even told Rhaenyra, you'd make a fine queen. Like, she even said that to Rhaenyra. But then all she heard was Viserys say Aegon.
Yep.
And she was like, our son, he's supposed to be king? Okay, got it. Like,
that was the thing she's been waiting to hear for
her
a long
entire
time.
Yes. Oh god.
So
she had
that was
baby.
just for her. She's like, validation. I'm gonna run with this.
And I think that's why she's like walking around so frustrated, because she's like, this shit wouldn't have happened as easily as it did if I did not support it, because they would have to maneuver around her. And she's the problem, because she's everywhere now. Because like they said, she was helping run the council. They might have set all the stuff up in the back and shit, but it wasn't official until she opened her mouth and was like, so how are we going to get, he's on the throne? Because that's what he said. And they were like, everybody put the plans in motion, and they were sneaking around, and it was like, let's do it. Let's go. Go.
They were like, yeah, we've been working on this, actually. We have a plan now that you bring it up.
The long laid plans.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get to what Santi's saying here. If nothing else, this episode should let people know that Auntie was close to beating both boys. So that means Day has to be the one to handle things.
If it was one-on-one, she would have fucked them
one-on-one. Yeah, if either one of them would have been on their own, then they would have been gone. The only reason they got her is because it took energy
double
from
team
her to handle Sunfire.
Double team, yeah. And
which I will say,
Aemond just like Dracarys, right?
First of all, the pose, he was posing. He was hitting these poses this episode. He was.
Wait, what? Who was doing it?
He had the angles.
Like every single time he would do something, he would be in the council meeting. Oh, you want to?
Like
this was happening.
He was serving
it really was. It was like he was hitting them angles. He was like, people talking about my nose and my chin. Look,
like make sure you get all of the crimson chin of it all.
I like Aemond. I don't know.
I like him as a character too.
I have always enjoyed his character.
He's one of my favorite characters. Yeah,
he's one of my favorites.
Hold on. What are you talking about? Fandom? Catelyn Stark would have had them shipped to the wall.
She would have shipped the bastards to the wall.
Yeah.
Catelyn Stark was not playing. She was like, she was like, my husband is for me. My husband's not for the streets.
Hold on. It's Catelyn Tully. Get it right. That bitch ain't no damn Stark.
Yeah.
She's not a Stark.
That is literally a stream for a whole other day. No, we're not going on that side tangent.
Okay.
But yeah, listen.
I'm just saying.
She don't play that. She was like, my husband is for me, not for the streets. How dare you bring home something that she had smoke for a child. That baby, I bet you she wanted to throw that baby. I know she was hot pissed seeing the wet nurses wet that baby.
Like
probably smacked that baby.
She probably did. She
was so hateful. And I love Catelyn Stark, but because of the way she treated Jon, I just lost a lot of respect for her, because that was just like, how do you treat a child a child this way?
Tomato. Oh my gosh.
God damn it. Okay, yeah. Okay, we gotta cut that. I'm saying, that's a long side tangent. Like, some of y'all in the chat, you don't know how I feel about that chick. So let's move on.
We were talking about crispy. Wait, we were talking about the arrogance of Crispy Crunch.
One second. Let's get this last comment in here. Rhaenys got justice for all the innocent. She murdered in the dragon pit. I mean, that's not. I don't think that happening was not her getting justice for that. Did she kill a bunch of small folk?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, that's not disputable.
Absolutely. But nobody cares about the small folk.
I don't think who cares about them.
Nobody cares about the small folk. That's sad.
Small folk don't care about them.
Not unless it provides them with stuff.
They shouldn't have been
right now. They're struggling.
Aegon be crowned anyway.
I
gotta work. I'm not sitting here watching that. I gotta clock in. Like, shit, I gotta go to work. I'm not about to be in no dragon pit or whatever looking at y'all. No, thank you. Yeah.
Rocker
They,
Los
you
Angeles.
remember they forced them in there. Like they herded them into the dragon pit. Like
I'm working. I'm a blacksmith. I gotta be at my office.
I gotta go hammer some steel.
I gotta go in.
Welcome to everyone that just came through in the chats. Appreciate y'all. Please don't forget to hit that like button.
I know.
But so yeah, the bullshittery of both of these small councils is
Trash.
something I will not forget anytime soon.
It makes me so
but
angry. Trash.
It's absurd.
But then
But,
Mama came home.
Just garbage people. on the
Yeah.
council.
Mama
Like,
comes home.
It's not.
But
like
first of
those-
all, her wig is wigging. That was a cute little braid. I was like, oh, look at your hair. It looks really, really real. I like it. I think a little boot, a little side braid.
They did a lot better. They did a lot better. with
Rhaenyra, when she came back with
Oh,
her guard. Yes. And I
Yeah,
just
it
like
did
the
look a lot
surprised
better.
look on her face when she was like, oh, everybody, oh, y'all noticed I was gone? Girl, you were gone for 4 days. Bitch, what did you do after you talked to Alicent?
Aren't you the queen? Like, where you at? You're not reporting for duty?
Boost Mobile. Girl.
Absolutely not.
Turk.
Absolutely not.
Oh, y'all was looking for me?
Yes, but I just like the way Jace came, like she came in. Jace was like, yeah, we're here planning the war. You should be here writing.
Mom.
He was like, where the fuck you been? God damn
Listen, correct. I think he is correct. Like, you can't just be leaving like that because you got a whole small council full of people who don't believe in your leadership because you are a woman, even though you are the rightful heir, and they're trying to circumvent you. You can't leave your post. It's like Dragonstone all over again. Nobody told you to leave the castle to go to Dragonstone. Stop leaving. Shit.
Yeah, she did that when Lucerys died. She disappeared and went to go search for his remains for who knows how long. I don't even know how long she was gone. She did it again this time to go secretly have a conversation. Like, you got to tell somebody where you're at and what you're doing, or something. You can't just bounce. You're literally the queen.
Yeah.
And
So
you need people to trust
Uh-huh.
you. She's a woman trying to be queen. Like, it's hard out there in the streets. Like, you got to be on your P's and Q's if you want people to follow you and believe you and trust you. You can't just disappear.
And also,
Yeah, so-
stop with the long talking. Why did we need 3 episodes for you to figure out that this was still a war?
I like the talking. That is my favorite part of Game of Thrones, House of Dragon. I like people saying shit. Absolutely. I like people saying shit because so many people out here are misinterpreting the fighting because they're stupid.
'Cause they're
And
not
without the
listening.
context,
Gotcha.
you got people right now being like, well, I don't think Aemond meant to hurt his brother on purpose.
Yes, he did. He hates
Excuse
him.
me? Have y'all been watching the same show we have?
He hates him.
If you haven't caught it yet, Aemond is a petty bitch. What do you mean he didn't mean to hurt him? He
I'm like,
knew exactly what happened.
But
And also, sidebar, rockers. I think this is a portion of Dothraki and something else, but I don't remember what the something else was, so I can't translate what you said. Please grace us with a translation, please. Thanks.
yeah, so I'm like, I appreciate all the talking because I'm nosy. When I tell you I tore apart my book, I didn't even know I had a book and I was getting ready to rebuy a book because I didn't know I had the book. And I was like, oh shit, I do have this book. So instead of sleeping or editing my video, I was in the book like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Real quick,
Oh my gosh.
what TK is asking here? Did she make Rhaenys the Hand officially?
I saw the pin. I saw that picture with the pin. That I was confused too.
When did she do that?
Yeah, I don't think they've ever actually said it.
No, but she's the thing
No.
is, I saw the picture with the pin, but she's never worn the pin in the show.
She
So it
never
could've just like,
officially said it to them.
She could have been like one of those fake outs, where they
Yeah,
play like the Marvel fake out, like when Thor had the Aegon,
So, yeah,
and
they're
they put an
trying
eye
to
there.
off. Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to ask for a bit more breakdown. Lady Day.
Yeah, that's funny. He's right. He's right.
Mhm.
He's right. Jace is quick on the draw. He ain't playing. He's about to. He wants to run up and do something. Lucerys was the sweetest little kid and just wanted peace and just wanted to. He
Exist.
understood his family. dynamic. He understood the family, I don't want to say goals, but the family responsibilities. But he was worried about inheriting that because that meant that everybody else would be gone, right? He'd be by himself if he actually was the heir or the Lord of Driftmark, right? And Joffrey's just a little sweet baby. It's a little baby. It's a little boo boo.
Yep. Yep.
I get that. That's cute.
Cutie. Okay.
I'm gonna find this picture. You're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna find, bitch.
With the hand of the hand pin.
Yes, because I know I saw it. Because I was like, "Oh, look, she's got the pin," and I'm like, "Where the fuck did the picture go?"
Yeah, that hypocrisy drives me crazy too.
Yeah, they absolutely need to leave Fabian.
It's like, leave Brittany alone. That's all I can think about. That's all I can think about.
Fabian didn't do nothing but his job. Kristen got scrap skills. Let a player play. Crispy ain't no player.
No, he falls hard for anybody that gives him the time of day.
The slightest amount of attention.
Yeah, he goes all the way in.
Gosh,
he's probably in love with Alicent at this point.
He is. That's why he needed her to give her his kerchief before he left.
A favor, yeah.
He could snitch her all the time while he's on the road.
If this is your only, hold on. When did they start doing that?
if this is your only claim as to why someone should like Team Green, that's not strong enough, bro. The weed ain't that good.
The abortinis are great though.
Wow.
All right then.
They're especially powerful there.
I said what I said.
On the green side.
She said what she said. See, I knew that
abortinis are amazing. She was like, "Ooh, another!" It's like that clip again.
I wonder if they start preparing it as soon as Crispy comes back to the castle.
Listen, have it on standby.
Lady B in the chat said that she thinks that picture was fan made.
Oh, see, I'm like, I remember seeing it somewhere.
Yeah,
okay,
that makes sense.
That makes sense then.
Because they were like, "Why should we listen to you? You're not the hand."
And I was like, "Bitch, she was," but no, I was like, "No, she didn't have a hand pin on." And that's another flaw. Why didn't she make her the hand off rip?
Because she doesn't have her priorities straight. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Too much in your feelings and too much talky. You knew who this person was when you were dealing with her. Stop trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. You know that bitch is evil.
That part.
Stop acting like she's not. She showed you who she was multiple times.
I can't stand her.
So, loving the hot D chats here, AK. Thank you. AK and everyone. Still upset that Driftmark didn't go off for Vhagar not being fought for again amongst Baela and Rhaenyra's birthrights. Yeah, that's an issue with their birthrights. You know, in honor of Laena Velaryon /
I would have lit something on fire.
Indeed.
Correct. I would have lit something.
Thank you, and welcome to the chats.
You know me. I'm going to listen. I'm from the 90s. What did they used to tell us? The block is hot.
Look,
the block is hot.
The block is hot.
Don't put me out there in them streets, especially back then. This is the reason why I can't be involved in any type of crime right now, because my personality, don't tell me something like, I bet you won't. I'll shoot you right here. I will Frank Lucas you in the middle of this restaurant. Don't play with me. Don't dare me to do it, because it's gonna get dead.
Wait, that just registered. You're gonna Frank Lucas who?
Whoever is
in that
position.
I will shoot you in this restaurant and then continue eating my dinner.
I'm scared.
Oh, man.
I'm afraid.
I feel like it's going to be unsafe for me to put you and Daphne in the same room at the same time. Not because I think anything bad is going to happen to me, but because I will literally be on the floor crying from laughter.
Yeah,
because
you're going to need a diaper.
Y'all are literally almost the same person.
To co-sign the shenanigans. You never know what's coming out of my mouth at any given time.
Always. Actually, I'm surprised she's not in the chat right now.
She is in the chat. She said hi like 20 chats ago.
Okay, I told you the chat would be here. Oh, shit, look. Okay, see, and it comes on the screen right after I said that. Okay, my bad. Hey, baby cousin.
Oh my gosh!
My fault. That StreamYard is so slow.
Listen, that's why I have a YouTube up. I'm looking at the YouTube chat because StreamYard is extremely slow.
Yeah, it is. But I can't highlight in YouTube.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, my goodness.
That's
I'm trying to get this stuff right here. Okay. But back to back to Rhaenyra coming back through. And she being like, okay, well, now it's time to bring the dragons out. Okay. So she was like, well, they're what? They took Rook's rest? Why? The face that she let me know that she was thinking big things. She was just like, what the fuck are they doing this for?
The dots were connecting. She was following it in her digital mindscape.
And she was like, okay, well, they clearly they want to bring out the dragons. They're trying to bait us with the dragon. So I should go. And I was like, ma'am.
Yeah. Where do you think you are going?
Ma'am, Jace was like, absolutely not,
right.
mother.
He was the first one to step up. I think the fuck not. Absolutely not. If you're going, what do you think we're doing here, Mom? Huh? If you go off and you die, all is lost. Now, I don't think all would be lost because y'all, we already know Cousin Jace been about that life since they was kids, okay?
But the problem is you're not going to listen to him. So I don't think that. I think it would have been off the rails.
They may not.
They will not.
He still had good people on the team. They might have been able to pull it off.
Either
way, though, he is correct. He is absolutely correct. No, you cannot leave the damn castle. I mean, look, Aegon didn't want to listen. He left the damn castle. And we'll get to that. So, yeah.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine Rhaenyra and Aegon up there fighting with their dragons, and in one fell swoop, Aemond came through and cleared house because he was going to keep Jakar singing until there was nobody left. It wasn't going to be a flyby like, "Ooh, I didn't mean to hit you." He was like, "All these two bitches, light them up."
Exactly.
Hot breath.
He wouldn't even really need to give the commands at that point because Vhagar already knows what's going on. Soon as she would have seen Rhaenyra and Cyrax, it would have been a wrap.
Pushing the button, pushing the button. So I'm just like, girl, please. I did call him Aemond. I did.
She was that. Yeah, that I don't think you could dispute that fact at all. You're correct. She was BSing for a little too long.
Yeah, because she was like, I'm just gonna keep trying. I'm like, listen, I understand listening to Auntie Nisi, I get it. But at that point, I've been like, ma'am, it's too late. 2 kids are dead. But I do like the fact that she got the information she needed to let her know that she indeed is stupid. Because there's nothing that gives you more pleasure than letting Alicent know that she's dumb.
Here's the problem. I didn't like that Rhaenyra did all this talking before, but now when it was time to actually talk through what's happening at this castle and why and who should go and all that, she didn't talk. She just went ahead and acted. Now, she started down the path of why such a small castle. That was the right line of thought. And if you had your head screwed on properly, you would have continued with that thought so that you could figure out, one, why are they doing this? Why would they be doing this? Do we really need to go there? Or do we need to go figure out what the heck Daemon's doing and if he's got an army for me yet? You know,
especially
where should
also
I be really refocusing?
By that point, I think they should have also known that that the other side was also gunning for Harrenhal. So now that Daemon's there, clearly he doesn't have an army put together yet. One may be on the way.
You're gonna need to fortify that. Exactly.
So send reinforcements there first.
Well,
there was a reason he chose Rook's Rest. I can't remember what it was, but he said something.
I think Gawain is the one that called it up. Oh shit! Wait a minute.
Didn't he say they should have went to Harrenhal?
Hold on. The professor must have the queenly doctoral intro that she deserves. Professor Diligence.
Hi, y'all.
Black Wildling.
I love you, Black Wildling.
Hello.
Hi.
I told y'all Lady D was coming in tonight.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm late.
I'm done talking. Hold on, mute my mic. I'm done.
Right.
You didn't have to do that.
No.
Okay, see, let me just can the realm of the chats please show some love to our Professor Diligence that has been able to join us.
Yes.
This
Mhm.
evening.
Hello,
Please
hello,
and thank
hello.
you. You have been very missed, good Professor. I just want to make sure you know that.
Hi, ladies. Hi, Funda. Hi, hi, Christina. Hey.
Hi.
Okay, look, yeah, of course, as soon as Lady
You're
D come
here
in,
for
no,
the
I'm here.
shit.
Okay. I told you we have been missing your breakdowns, especially, you know, we've only had one There Be the Dragon, and like I feel like we should have had several by now.
There's
What
been
is going on, Peter Griffin?
Darby the Dragon. But I saw it last night. I was like, oh no, I gotta come back in. Like,
Please and thank you.
I can't come on
OTDA, what up?
because I have a boob in a baby's mouth, and I look like a rolled over piece of roadkill. But I'm happy to be here. I'm so happy.
And we are happy that you were here. We are very happy that you were here. And also, again, I did just see some more folks trickle in. Welcome. Thank you guys for being here. Please don't forget to smash that like, folk. Luke, what is going on?
What happened? Everything? Like, did y'all go through everything?
No, we are up to the planning of the Black Council.
We can run it back. I don't care. I'm listening. I'm ready.
But yeah, we can absolutely run it back a little bit. Come on. What are your thoughts?
No, for the planning of the Black Council, like when they were coming at Baela and coming
Yes.
for okay, yeah. So I feel like Baela had a little bit of Darby the Dragon, and she was like, "Oh,
yeah,
no,
she did.
so you could go ahead and check them out next time you're on top of your dragon." You dragonless hoe. You know,
Miss me with that bullshit, peasant.
you know, miss me with that. You better not. You see this wet and wavy, curly. Like,
Oh shit.
not even try it. Like, do you know how much it costs for a lace wig to blend this nice? You don't. Okay, next time.
And keep it right on Dragonback. Hello.
Right. With all the high velocity of that wind and bugs out there, she dodging all of them. Come on now.
Shout out to the makeup artist this season who care about
And hallelujah.
yes. I'm
Including
so
the
happy.
black dreads, which I was really like salty about last time. But
Yeah,
they
I was
did
so
good.
upset. Yeah, they could have did us better last season. It was like, oh, so y'all just gonna struggle with this black hair. Struggle. So
Look at all the love trickling in for the good professor, as she has been able to join us
y'all
today.
make me feel awesome. Yay.
But now you know I'm not lying when I tell you the folk has been missing you.
Aww.
We said what we said.
My favorite part of one of my favorite scenes of the episode is actually this scene because of what happened with everyone. Did y'all notice Corlys Velaryon walking in, looking at Sir Alfred like, do I need to whoop ass? Your ass? Whoop
Out the gate.
just
First
like,
question: what has
Look,
become of
you're
this
like,
council?
Excuse me, sir. You don't want this smoke. That's what I heard. Is you don't want.
You don't want this problem, bro.
They should have cut off a head. I'm really upset he's still talking.
he just walked in there and stared at him and was like, what has become of this council? And all I heard was, is it your ass needs to be whooped today? Is it you? Is it you? Who is it? It was, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Baela with her clapback. I enjoyed seeing how much, because I don't remember reading in The Princess and the Queen. I don't remember reading that there was contention, and maybe you guys remember that. I remember them being unsure of what to do, but I don't remember them reading that the council was damn near on rebellion, because that's what it seems like to me. Like, y'all in here talking cash.
Yeah.
Granted,
No,
yes.
that wasn't in the book. It wasn't that way.
Yeah,
They wrote it. Yeah, they wrote it saying that like they were. It seemed like they were indecisive, like they didn't know exactly.
Or they didn't agree with her or what she wanted. They're just fighting amongst themselves, and it wasn't like that in the book, as far as I remember.
That's what I was saying, Christina.
Right.
I don't remember them basically being like, we don't need to listen. That's what I was feeling like, you know. And then for him to come at Rhaenys like that, like, why should your voice be any louder than ours, princess? And I'm thinking to myself, well, you just answered yourself by saying,
Yeah, you just called her princess. Literally, that's why.
I'm very confused.
For real.
Like,
My
what?
throne card never declines, sir.
You know, I got that Valyrian steel black card, bruh.
Hello. Hello. I also
Yeah.
have the sea snake and the dragon. Like,
Exactly.
Exactly.
Just listen to what I have to say right now. So that was definitely, I think getting to see that was really great. I think getting to see that Brave Baela was more, she did more than, in the books, it's like when they attacked Dragonstone, that's the first time we actually read her on Dragonback. So seeing that she was actually doing reconnaissance, it makes a little bit more sense that she came out to try to fight when they finally did on the Dragonstone. She wasn't just this silly kid that was like, oh, I'm gonna hop on a dragon, you know what I'm saying, and do whatever, because she could have fallen off like Rhaenyra's son. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Seriously.
But
She
instead,
took that job seriously.
she was able to fight, right? And now it makes more sense. Like, oh, she's been doing this. She ain't new to this. She's true to this. She's been doing this. So it's good to see that.
You remember whose Padawan she was?
Yeah.
Auntie Nisi did all of her training.
Thank you for Padawan. I appreciate that very much. But yeah, absolutely. Like, and that's something else. Like for your mother to be a dragon rider, for your father to be a dragon rider, and for your grandmother to still be alive and be like the queen that never was in a dragon rider. Like that's the
I have a question, and I'm glad Lady D is here because I need your knowledge. But it might be a little spoilery. We're not doing spoilers, right?
No spoilers past anything we've already seen.
Okay, then I won't ask it. I'll ask it next
Put
time.
it in the private chat.
Put it in the private chat, and we can chat about it after the show.
My bad, because I realized I spoiled. Thank you, Christina, for reminding us. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, you're good.
But like Lady D was mentioning with all the differences, it makes sense as to why that wouldn't be in the book, because that's not something that the Maesters had access to.
Wasn't exactly. It
Well,
wasn't.
Yeah, so
Maester did.
you said what?
One Maester did, technically, because there is a Maester on her small council.
Did he make it back? That's the real question. Did he make it back to when they was writing the books? Did he make it? Like, sir, was you like, I'm gonna grab my purse and I'm gonna meet you at the car, and you never went to the car? So I'm like, I like seeing the differences, the more in depth. Like we get to see people actually be people instead of little blurbs, little side notes, and putting all the inference. So that the show is giving us most of the inference that we're seeing, which is why I like when Baela popped off at the table too. But I'm saying I would have taken a head. That's why you ain't talking to me.
You're like off his head.
I would have. I don't care if I had to make it sloppy. Didn't Joffrey have to cut through?
Yes.
Who had to cut through somebody's head twice?
The hack through his neck.
Yeah, I would have. I don't care if my sword was a sharp enough. I'm cutting through like that. We're gonna. If it's, I don't care. You're gonna learn today. Shut up. Grown folks is talking.
Learn today.
Come on.
Oh wait, hold on. Was it Theon?
Yeah, it was Theon.
Yep, in the show.
Yep, him was like hacking and.
Oh, trying to cut the head off?
Yeah, that's what I don't care if my
the
sword was like
same
that.
thing. I was like,
Yeah,
only
about
Valyrian Hill should really be able to slice a head off in one slice. But
No, it's possible if you have enough strength with your sword.
But he don't.
He didn't though. Yeah, Theon didn't have that.
Theon did not have that. He struggled getting that head off. Oh God, that's the worst death ever.
That's what I would do to that man at the council. I don't like him. Every time he opens his mouth, I want to lick my hand and slap him. Like, shut up. You don't run anything. I don't know what you had thought and was going to be over here, but it ain't it, sir. Shut up.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Come on. Come on. But I did appreciate that after she made the decision to send Rhaenys out, that she took her son aside and he was like, listen, I was just really worried. And she was like, shh, let me tell you about the Song of Ice and Fire. Have a seat.
I was so glad when I saw her start because as soon as she said, I need to tell you something, I said, oh, okay, see, don't make your daddy's mistakes. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I wondered how far the secret
exactly
was going to go. Like if she was ever going to actually tell one of her sons, or was it just going to disappear and never be heard from again?
No, I think it's going to disappear because it's not going to be able to pass.
I know it's going to disappear.
We'll go
but
into that later.
Yeah, sorry. God damn it. God damn it.
Now you good. You good. Okay, so yep. There's a mom duty that is in effect. So the lady will be back momentarily. And yes, I appreciate that. Hey, Maker, thank you. But yet, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I think it's just interesting how we're not quite sure how the legend, the story was lost, and so seeing that she passed it on to Jace, it's like, okay, so he knew. So I think that, in all honesty, during the wartime, she should have written it down and sent it to all of her heirs. Period. So that somebody had it on them and being like, don't read until you're 18 or something like that. Something. Because at this point, we now know Jace knows. So who?
I'm sorry, I'm talking on mute. I was saying Baela by default will know.
Oh,
listen, come on. Hey, guess what my mom told me.
Her and Jace know how to move.
Guess what my mama said? My mama said. My mama had said.
Exactly.
Send a mass text. I mean, yeah.
Send a mass text. Mass Raven, sir. Mass Raven.
Yo, send a mass. Matter of fact, no. Go to the Citadel and grab their glass candle.
Mass scrolls.
And go on and spread that to the people who need to go to.
And use the medium of the time.
Come on. Like, listen, we got to write this down on this parchment. Attach it to this raven.
There you go. That is the right word. That is the parchment.
Listen.
That's what I was reaching for.
I mean, maybe even tell the trees, because you know that they network strong. Just saying.
Yeah.
Make use of all that witchery at Harrenhal.
I was actually very happy to see the fear on Crispy's face right before he got knocked down. That was lovely. I was like, tell me he got smushed.
He
It's not both legs, just one leg. Come on.
Is it overestimated or he? I don't know if overestimated is the right word that I need, but he was so gung ho about let's get these dragons out here. Let's do this. He wasn't thinking about dragons being in the vicinity of you and your people, because you're thinking, oh, these are our dragons. Our dragons not gonna hurt us.
Yeah. See, he knew. I think he knew because he'd planned it with Aemond that Vhagar was gonna be over there just waiting for the right moment, and then Aegon came in and fucked it up. So
he still wasn't thinking about the actual logistics of having a dragon on the field, because I don't think he's ever like fought with a dragon, right?
Crispy?
Yeah.
Kristen?
No.
So him being like, oh yeah, let's do this, but not actually comprehending that this is a giant ass fucking magical creature that only one person kind of has control over. So if that bitch falls from the sky and you're there, it's not going to be like, oh shit, let not hit Chris. It's not going to, no, it's just going to fall and crunch your bitch ass. So him seeing how big this fucking thing is over the field, he immediately regretted his decision. He was like, oh shit.
Yeah, the fire and the actual dragon falling aren't the only things you have to worry about.
The bleed.
Dragon blood.
Dude, that shit boiled men in their armor.
Wow.
To ashes.
That was crazy. Like, you saw the smoke coming out of the dragon's body. Like, his blood is so hot that when he got scratched, the smoke came out, and then the blood just fell out and just burned everybody up.
Dragons don't give a fuck.
That is the dragon fight we wanted to see in daylight.
Hell yeah, I've been waiting for that shit for years.
Oh god, let's never forget.
D&D were watching and
never forget.
Oh, that's how we should have done it.
That is our never forget. Like trash.
Look, we stay petty when it comes to them too.
I sure do. Always.
Absolutely. Trash.
Always have to smoke for them.
Trash.
Yep.
So I just thought it was really funny that the regret on his face and him being like, oh shit. And not to mention the regret on his face, but the regret on his face when, the plan he thought was planning, he was like, shoot the arrows.
Because we planned it together. And then he was like, hours, this is the perfect plan.
Who is that? Who is that?
It takes a whole ass ballista.
Is that our
You
king?
need a scorpion to even
Like, come
touch
on,
a
bruh.
dragon.
Yeah, exactly.
Your little arrows ain't gonna do shit.
Arrows.
Your crossbows ain't
Right,
gonna
right.
do shit.
And the one thing I will say that might get him maybe like one partial like tip of one of the star points in a gold star is that he improvised once he saw it with Aegon that showed up, and he made that little half-ass rousing speech, and
it worked though.
and tried to incorporate it in. So yeah, it always helps to bring up the morale when the king is on the field. He still shouldn't have been there, but
No,
that
but it does get morale when the king shows up. Everybody's like, "That's my king! Yay!
Yeah, we're fighting with him. We're fighting together. Woo.
Yay! Woo! The king's here.
I was like, could you imagine if
He's drunk.
all that Dragonstone came down? Like, I think this would have been a time to do a show of force to have everybody out there, get everybody's ass out of the castle, and have the dragons on the field, because they could have been burning up that tree line, getting all them extra soldiers the fuck out of there, and then you could have had at least 2 of the dragons taking down Vhagar, because Sunfire wasn't no problem. Sunfire thought she was going on a ride with her friend. She was like, "We going outside today, bitch? I just washed my hair." Like, yes. And she get there like, "What we doing?" "Oh, it's a fight. I wasn't ready."
Wait, hold on. Is that big cousin Maylee's over there? I mean, you didn't tell me that we was going up against big cousin. Why did you bring me here? I thought we was just going outside the play. What the fuck is going on here? And before you know it, here comes like 4 sharp ass talons right down Sunfire's chest. And I only feel bad for the dragons in
The
this
screams
moment.
was
Aegon
disgusting.
can go fuck himself, but I'm sad about
horrible.
Sunfire.
Horrible screams.
Yeah,
My God.
Sunfire didn't deserve that.
Sunfire was a sweetheart, right? And she was so
Yeah.
confused. Like, come on, man.
I
But
was so
look, she
sad.
was just a little puppy. She just
was
wanted
like,
to go play fetch
We
a
go
few times,
outside.
man.
Like, I've been inside all this time. I'm so happy to come outside.
There's one person that actually loved him. Not what he got.
Ooh,
Mm.
You ain't
shut
lying.
up, Funda. No, Funda.
Nobody else care about his
Sadness.
ass.
Nobody else
Where
likes him.
sadness.
Where's the lie, though?
Where's the lie?
Exactly, like meow.
Mom up there. She barely can stand having a conversation with him.
Listen, she don't.
Right. The comparison you could make to like Vhagar and what was that, MaraCharese? Was that Luke's dragon? You can see it a little closer in sizes, but still bigger with Sunfire and Maylee's. And again, Maylee's has some training. Her rider always is ready for war. We've seen that since season 1.
Yeah.
And they came in knowing what the job that needed to be done. RX, thank you, Imagination. Appreciate that. And they came in on business, and they took care of Sunfire real quick, and they would have gotten Vhagar if the way Vhagar attacked, and I think this was, I think we talked about it a little bit last night. This was Vhagar recognizing that while I am bigger, still, like my joints, like the dragon, the wings don't function as well as they used to. It's a whole bunch of holes in there that ain't never gonna heal. Her joints
down your knees. She's like,
when it
I
rains.
don't got those no more.
And she don't have time to be playing around when it comes to this battle. She's already going to be sore after, but she don't want to make it worse. So she takes that same hit that we saw her take the Luke, because that's her strong. That's like if you're playing a fighting video game, like that's her fatality. That's the finishing move, and it worked. Sadly, it
But
worked.
also, Aemond is very good at the sneak attack too.
I mean, that's the only thing he knows.
He
That's
does
what they
know
keep
That's
that.
it.
doing.
That's his
Like
mode of operation.
Show up out
He
of
does
nowhere and
in
sneak
life.
up on you and kill you.
Yeah, yeah.
You would think Vhagar's so big that they don't have to resort to those sort of tactics, but that's their go-to. Like
they would have to, because Vhagar is so big that she can't move fast enough. Like Melee's was whipping her ass around, threw her into the ground.
You know, she was
Melee's
bobbing and
is one of the fastest dragons out of all the dragons. She's super fast.
That's why she was like, I gotta sneak up on this bitch because she's over here running circles around me. It's like Baby D with that cookie. You got to give her a cookie to slow her down. And she was like, I'm trying.
I knew something bad was gonna happen when Rhaenys turned back around.
That's kind of like, I would say,
like, don't go back.
I would want her to go
back. She could have left twice. She could have left twice.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I do want to continue on that, but I do just
that's
new name. I'm fairly certain. Who? No, not the question. I just want to say hi to the dude. Hey, thanks for coming through. But we cannot expound on your question because that would be spoilers. So you gotta wait and see.
Yeah, I'm just like,
but back to the awesomeness of Auntie Nisi on Melee's.
Yeah, she was running circles around.
Could have left twice. She came in, she did the damage. She stopped the major player on the field, and she could have left. They could have left twice, but and this is why I always say I love how like the Starks and direwolves, especially like Arya and Nymeria, connect, and how we see Melee's and Auntie Nisi speaking in this scene. She looks back and then looks forward. She hasn't made the decision just yet. But then Melee's turns around like, look, bitch, we really about to leave though?
I feel like she knew she was about to
really about to leave.
I mean,
I think they both kind of knew.
She knew
because
she was about to go
right after
that.
Yeah, right after that, they you saw that little smirk, those smirks that Auntie Nisi likes to give us, and she was like, nah, we about to go end this, and if we end in the middle of it, so be it.
So be it.
Do you think that she could have made it to Dragonstone and with the shape of her dragon that was in?
It didn't seem like it took her that long to get there. So
they just got through fighting. That's the problem.
Yeah, she would have been slowed, but it depends. See, I wish we had some. Wait, who was it that wrote that book about the wyverns, dragons, and worms? Was it Septon Barth?
I know,
but he says everything like about dragons and like we were saying, dragon blood runs hot. So do they just continuously bleed, or does it cauterize around the wound at any point?
I don't know.
That was my question.
I think that castle was closest to Dragonstone though,
because I'm like, if she was able to fly back, then that means Vhagar would have come back to being in front of once again 3 dragons. Because maybe 3 dragons, because Daemon is not there.
It
could have been 4 on 1.
Was it Moon Dancer?
Been more than just her. I'm still mad that they just sent Auntie Nisi by herself.
Yeah. Well, they didn't think about
they didn't know Vhagar was going to think
they didn't think about planning.
They didn't know Sunfire was going to be there.
If they went down the path of the questioning that they started, why are they going after this small castle? What could they possibly be wanting to gain?
I'm automatically
understanding that was a bait to get them to come.
They knew that.
They would have played that differently.
They knew that was bait. That's the thing. They were like, they're trying to get us to force a dragon. But I'm like, if y'all know that, you should automatically know that Vhagar is going to be on the field. I don't care if I am walking to the grocery store around the corner. Vhagar is on the field. She's there. You've got to consider her at all times, because that's their biggest dragon. She's going to be everywhere a battle is, because that's all they have.
Honestly, I probably would have reasoned that they kept her at home because she is the biggest one to protect the.
I wouldn't have, because she just came from King's Landing. Like, girl, you just walked up in there. What?
She didn't look. She didn't have time to look.
No, I'm saying that's the point. She walked in there. If the Vhagar was protecting shit like this, no circling, no nothing. Where is Vhagar? How is Vhagar protected in the dragon pits or whatever the hell she's at? She not.
Vhagar was taking a nap. Okay, she old.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, Vhagar is always on the field of battle, because that's where she needs to be. That is the biggest dragon. That is the only dragon that they can have that is actually expendable. because all the other dragons means that the king and the queen would have to be out there, and they don't want them out there. They want them on the throne, so they got to be in the house, and they only have 3 dragons. Well, that we see, because they talk about they Ron, but we ain't seen him.
Right, we ain't seen him. And is his dragon even battle ready?
No,
yet?
he's got a baby dragon.
They said a few more years. I think they said something like that.
Yeah.
Let me look at what Thornish is saying here. I would imagine dragons are like cats. If they are severely injured but not dead, they can heal themselves. I didn't know that about cats. And
I didn't know about cats either.
That's why I said, with that hot fire, can it cauterize a wound to stop the bleeding? And then let her get home, and they put on whatever poultices and herbs and whatever to try to help heal her quicker.
Oh my!
But I don't know. Yeah, we don't have
cauterizes wounds, because many dragons have died from injuries. And
but I mean multiple injuries. So I don't know. I think it could go either way. I do wish we had like the anatomy of a dragon as a sidebar. George doing all this other side quest stuff, but he's not giving us that. And Gavin is saying, Vhagar's main tactic versus smaller dragons is sneak attack, and when that doesn't work, she tries to grab the smaller one and keep them in place. Yeah,
she just bites and holds. I don't know that she has another playbook.
I mean, at least as of right now, I don't think she does.
We haven't seen anything else.
Jaws and just clamps down and snaps your fucking neck. Or bites you in half.
Yeah.
She uses her hugeness to just clamp down on smaller dragons.
Yeah. Like her bite force has to be like,
girl, can you imagine how many pounds
of omega level?
Yeah, how many pounds of pressure are in her bite?
Yeah.
Like the fact that Melee's lasted even that long in that bite
was a G, just like her rider.
Yes. Absolutely, 100%.
How do I say goodbye?
Say goodbye.
To what we had.
Girl, you better stop when you get this thing copyrighted. They be girl, they be playing.
Word.
It was under 10 seconds. It was under 10.
All right, Lady D. I'm ready for my Lady D.
Yes, I see the unmute is gone. Welcome back, B.
Hey,
what happens to cut off for copyright?
Oh yeah, they'll shut it down for real.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Very interesting.
Like even if you
Lady Anna.
Seriously? Hey, right.
Thanks for stopping in, Anna. Hopefully we'll be able to link up for a stream at a later date.
Lady D, I'm really curious to hear what you have to say about Alicent and her Bortini, her plan T.
Oh, I mean, obviously you hypocrite. You super duper flipping hypocrite. Because Rhaenyra wasn't even married when she had to take it, right? Regardless how you feel, she wasn't married. She wasn't a widow. She wasn't the queen of anything, dowager. She was just living her little, I'm young and don't nobody need to know about my life.
Exactly.
Here you are, Miss Oh Holier Than Thou, right?
Up on your high pedestal.
Spreading cheeks.
And look at you. Look at you.
Look at you.
Dragon, riding the white snake, whatever you want to call it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now you, or the white snake's face, whatever you want to say. Like, that's you. And here you are. And I was like, okay, so she's taking the moon tea. The maester clearly knows it's for her. Because he's like, yeah, let me know if the person needs any other help or whatever. And then
some stomach discomfort, you think?
Yeah. If you need
it. You think?
It's like, oh, I watch her closely. And he like, yeah, because you'll be in the mirror, ho. But okay. And then here comes Mr. Creepo Foot Fetish.
Sir Foots.
He's like, yeah, Sir Foots is over there like, oh, so we indulgent, are we? Interesting.
An indulgence.
You're only human. You go ahead and indulge those human indulgences. It's not like I see you holding hot rocks to your belly and looking at the moon tea container It's not like the 1 + 1 = 2 out of that because I am, Mr. Whispers, but it's not like I've seen that a time or two or anything like that. But keep lying to me.
So
So
D, how many times do you think she has taken that tea
I don't
over the
know.
years?
Many.
Mhm.
Probably weekly at least.
If you weekly, like here's my thing: do you take that as a morning after sort of
That's
situation?
what I was asking. Yeah, is it morning after? Is it abortion?
I think it
Right.
works.
I think it's an abortion tea.
Oh,
That's what I'm thinking.
But it can also be used as morning after tea because they've never specified a difference between the moon. It's just moon tea.
Well, if
So
that's the case,
I think it does both.
I feel like they would have showed her taking it after the whole Helena running in with her baby type thing. Like, oh shit, I was riding a penis. Bring me the tea. We could have had a conversation with the tea. Like, put the tea on the table. Just put it in a different cup.
I want to know when the affair with Crispy started. That's what I want to know. Because I'm
Like
willing to bet it happened before what's his face was dead.
Oh yeah, of course, because she wasn't getting
She was
nothing from him.
wrapping belly. I think she was pregnant, and I think this was abortion tea. But I think they also use it for Plan B tea in the same way. It's the same tea.
The tansy tea. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
the
the
tansy
tansy tea.
tea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with I think she was pregnant because she did do the hand on the belly thing, and then she hesitated. She's like, maybe I shouldn't take it. And I'm thinking,
take that tea.
Oh, broad.
In that line.
We were thinking about this.
Girl, you better end that line.
Huh. So that's
many teas do she sip on the daily?
That's interesting. I'm really enjoying how her life is falling apart because that's also we don't get to see. I mean,
I will take a drink to that.
Like, come on,
Now
like
the mighty have fallen.
we don't see that in the stories in The Princess and the Queen or in Fire and the Blood. We don't see that little piece of she was clearly having an affair. Oh, she got pregnant. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Life is falling apart from her. Oh, she finds out that her son definitely wasn't supposed to be on the throne, like at all. Like we don't find out, any of that stuff. So I am quite enjoying all of this.
Real quick, if you can allow me just a moment to interject, I just want to highlight what Gavin's saying here, and I agree. The more we see how large and ridiculously huge and boss level Vhagar is, like Balerion is like the ultimate, last leg of the last
go ahead and say it's the last dragon. Go ahead. You want to.
Said Balerion's wings.
To see what Balerion was like, he could fit. Wasn't it like 4 horses? Lined up together.
Pounds with his wings, like he would
with his
cover up
wingspan.
his son with his wingspan. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that dragon is still alive?
No, Balerion.
Yeah.
They said the wingspan of 1.5 football fields.
Viserys used to ride. Viserys rode Balerion like once.
Once.
Okay.
And then Balerion died, and Viserys never took another dragon after that. But he did ride the Black Dread. That's Aegon's dragon. Aegon the Conqueror's dragon.
I see.
Balerion.
He got sick after he tried to go
You
home.
know, Shelly Love.
He died because he got so big. He was huge and he couldn't move. It's like how large dogs don't live very long. They don't have long lives. It's like dragons are the same way. Like they just get so big.
Are you headed out, Arlene? Thank you for coming through if you are.
I could have sworn they had Mayleys blowing fire. Mayleys didn't blow fire in that fight?
Yeah, I thought
because they were like twirling and hitting each other with the hot, I thought.
Wait, hold on. Okay, see, if I remember correctly, at that moment, somebody did yell Dracarys, but I don't think it was both of them. I think it was just Aegon.
I just thought it was both of them twirling in the fire.
Oh,
I don't think all Rhaenys said was
attack. See, okay, and I feel like that's an even more bit of credit to Mayleys and Auntie Nisi because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think they used that. They just went full in with the talons. Now I'm gonna put you down the quickest way that I know how because I don't have time to be out here like this. And because she used all of her claws against the Sunfire.
She used her claws in the air. She used fire on the ground.
Right. When she first flew in, she used fire against the foot soldiers.
Baby.
Yeah, she did do that.
So that's why I'm like, I know she had to hit some fire somewhere.
Thank you for pointing that out, because I totally missed that. And yes, well, I don't know what the conversation was that you're applying this natural selection,
But always.
He ain't shit.
Always. Yeah, always.
It always applies.
Always.
What's going on, Chris? Hold on, wait.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, sorry.
BBL, Juicy people. King can't even speak Valyrian. Not just for not being able to, I guess, properly speak Valyrian. He does speak it because he understood everything that Aemond was saying to him. He just doesn't do it that well. I don't think.
Oh no, that was trash. That was
me. Like, I can understand a lot of Spanish, but I can't speak it. Like, you can talk to me in some Spanish and I'll get it, but I can't talk back in Spanish. And that's Aegon with High Valyrian. Like, he can kind of understand it, but he can't.
He understands it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't estar la biblioteca.
Don't just start. El cheque.
I want to go to the library. Shout out to Hocus Pocus. Shout out to Hocus Pocus. If you know, you know. I will not explain any further.
Okay. I just randomly looked at the fight. She was blowing fire when they were twirling.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, she was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was like, I know the fire was like this, and it was like, yeah. Mm-hmm. I just looked at it.
Okay. Cool.
Aegon because he's the whole prince, and you can't tell me that you didn't have anybody teaching you High Valyrian. Because when you look at the small council in that whole scene, they understand what you're saying. Because when Aemond was like,
I don't think all of them did.
I don't think they understood. I think they felt the tension.
They go back to the scene, because I didn't think so either. And my husband ran back the scene and was like, look at what he's saying. When Aemond was like, that's something you should be asking your small council about, or something you should be, talking to your small council about. As soon as he said small council, they turned and looked at him like, bruh, like Aemond wasn't even done talking yet. Go back to the scene. So they understand.
Okay, yeah. Meeks, I already see you turn to do it. Please.
You instantly.
Because I did not know. I thought for sure that was it Maester Orwyle or Septon Orwyle, whatever he is. I thought for sure he would know it because the Maesters do actually learn Valyrian at the Citadel.
I'm like, he should have been taught by a Maester. And then when you see that he says, when Aemond says small council, they turn and look at Aegon, and then Aegon says his little whack, you want me, Ken, war. They turn back, they're like this. Oh no, he can't do this.
Lady D, I have a question. Let me know if you know, because I thought this in the original series, but like recently folks have been saying that it's not true, and I don't remember. I'm not gonna go rewatch the whole season, the whole show just for that. But did all of the High Lords learn High Valyrian?
Oh my gosh!
Like them and their kids, or am I making that up in some random fever dream I had?
Like all the High Lords of Westeros, like of Westeros, like everybody, like
like the High ones, like. What wasn't Sansa studying Valyrian at some point in time, or maybe it might have actually just been Sansa, and I'm misremembering it.
I could see Sansa being, because she's a romantic like that, but I doubt it because half of them couldn't read. Remember, like that was the whole thing. I remember even from the book.
You're right.
I think you're correct, Lady D. They were like.
Yeah, they were looking at you. See it now, right? They were like, "Bruh."
That's what I'm saying. Why would they know? Why would they know High Valyrian?
Because they're smart enough to realize that they would have to learn it in case they switch. Because they know
the Targaryens. Okay,
but the Targaryens weren't even a thing.
All right, I'll give you that.
Especially the Maester.
In Valyria, it wasn't a thing, but once they're here in Westeros, that's kind of the status quo. So that makes sense.
Talking about the current lords in House of Dragon knowing High Valyrian.
Yeah, well, not even like the current lords knowing them, but the people who are involved with the small council, they got to learn to pick up something. Like they got to be. Yeah. I'm not about to sit in a situation where somebody is speaking a language that I might not know. I might be able to pick out some words, but I mean, they're smart. They definitely looked. He mentioned the High Council, and he was like, "We're just waiting what you're gonna say," and they all just went.
You see that,
like,
right?
It's kind of like getting on the subway in New York.
And then when he answered back in broken Valyrian, did you see how they sat back like, "Oh, bruh, he can't even Yeah.
I
they
took
were like,
it just as they saw that he was done speaking, so they then looked to Aemond to see like what he was going to say. I didn't take it as like they understood what Aemond was saying. I just saw that they were just watching him. He's talking. He stopped talking, so they look over here like, okay, now what are you going to say?
He
I
really was
didn't
talking
take it
gibberish.
as they understood it.
This man was like, I really have a make a want a war.
You want to go war?
And again,
Listen.
I have to bring it back to the ridiculousness in parenting. These kids, they deserve better. I'm not an Aegon II fan,
But still,
I champion Helena always, and Aemond is in the same category as Daemon for me. He is the most liked and the most hated person in the realm at
and
all.
also right now the most capable.
And for this situation, yes, correct.
Right now, the most capable.
Correct.
Yeah. That is so funny.
Yeah, the gods do hate kinslayers. You are correct.
I subscribed.
The faceless men taught Arya. Well, yeah, of course. Why you want to subscribe?
What is this? What is this coming from? The faceless men.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask too. How did we get to the faceless men teaching Arya?
How did we get here?
How did
I think they were talking about High Valyrian.
Nobody's supposed to be here.
Come on.
Sorry. You started it. Meeks started
I did.
Weren't you the one that reminded us of copyright?
That's why I stopped.
Yeah. They were
And that's
saying
why I
that
spoke it.
they were saying the faceless men taught her High Valyrian.
Ah, okay. I mean, and that makes sense for Arya. That makes sense because they were very staunchly against the Targaryens. Actually, I'm gonna put a pin in that because I have been getting some messages about bringing back tinfoil Thursdays. So I don't know if that'll happen, but I'm putting a pin in that for a future discussion, just in case. All right, so this is basically the crux of it all, and this battle happens. Aegon is not supposed to be there. So he is an opportunist, so he sees the opportunity to rally the men, and it worked. As they, that's any battle tactic. It's always going to work once your liege lord or your king comes onto the battlefield.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do to get him off the battlefield either. So
But-
you can't just him either. He's up there.
There is something that you can do. You can be on melees and slice the fuck out of Sunfire's chest and give her a reason to go down. And Aegon didn't know what the hell to do with that.
His brother came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
That shit was
he got
hilarious.
What about the fact that Aemond was ready with Vhagar, saw Aegon and Sunfire, and told Vhagar, "Nah, bro, let's just wait."
Chill for a second, and he just looks at him like, "You fucking."
He's like, "Let that stupid ass go out there and go get his ass on the road."
Right.
He said,
Right.
"You want to play bad man? Let me say
Right.
bad man."
Hey!
He was
Look,
like,
I
"Oh
got
shit, my brother's here. Let his ass go."
You know what? Like, Funda, I don't know
That's
if you've been seeing. I don't know if you've been seeing some of our folks giving thoughts on different random things
I
of
haven't.
podcasting, but
Send
my
me the
favorite,
memes.
me, Daphne, and like Tanisha's favorite saying right now is "Put yourself back in your yard. Don't come out here touching the little dopey statue you find in the damn forest. Stop touching shit, Aegon.
Yeah.
Stop
Well,
going gung ho and touching shit because oh my
Go
god,
home,
why is
Roger.
nobody like
Go
me?
home, Roger.
He ain't doing it
Go
no more. I
home.
can tell you right now.
You
He done.
know what? This
You done touching stuff?
little tidbit that just jumped in my head. Though we saw Sunfire's blood land on some of those foot soldiers, and it literally burnt them into ash. Look, okay, see, right, Daphne, because me and Tanisha, we watch always with Daphne. If y'all watch the watch alongs, yeah, put the rasclat back. Yeah, but see with this, those people, they burn to ash. But if you notice in that fight, Aegon, he also got burnt very badly, but he didn't die like that. So I think that might be a little pin in the, because
think that
Dany
might
is
be a
shown to be
spoiler.
fireproof.
Mhm.
Well, it comes from Game of Thrones, so I don't think that can be a spoiler. I think that he did it
Dragons don't burn.
immediately because
Dragons don't burn.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Danny said?
at least for how the show was.
Yeah, Danny, the
Well-
chick that walked through fire.
Rhaenys also didn't burn. She had that hot shit right in her face too. She got a little brown, little black on her, but she was fine.
Right. I mean, barely. She came out with like a couple freckles.
She had a little soot on her.
That's it.
Oh,
So
yeah,
no,
without
and
Aegon
you are
speaking
you are
English.
correct. Hold on, you are correct, Amy. But for the show, they have changed that.
I think they're flame resistant.
Yes.
But
Like
yeah,
you-
flame
you get 'em-
resistant. Yeah, if
You
it's
get them good
too much,
enough.
Proof of flame
yeah,
resistant.
then they'll drop. And hold on, let me give a shout out to my homeboy TGP, one of like the greatest wordsmiths I've had the pleasure of knowing. And he doesn't have them up right now, but I know he is going to be sending them to me at a later date. There's some poetry that me and him had put together a while back, so I'm going to post those back again up on my channel, and there's some new ones that I've seen he's doing. He's got some pretty good music on his channel, so go check the homie TGP out. Mods, if one of y'all could please drop TGP's link in there for me, please, I appreciate it. And yeah, Aryan Blightframe. See, Aryan is different though. He didn't die because of some battle with Dragonfire, and I'm not going to tell you how he died because there was a show in the works where this character is a very prominent character. We'll get to that once Duncan Egg starts.
Okay.
All right, but back on, because I low-key am spoiling, not spoiling, but I'm stalling because this is the end of the episode here. This is the moment.
Full of sadness. and regret.
Antinisi makes the decision, and they go back in for one last hurrah, kind
She
of like
confirms.
and set it off when Queen Latifah went in for that one last jab, and she knew she was gonna go out when she did it, but she took that hit. She did it like a G.
Set it off.
Yeah, she listened. When
Yes.
when Rhaenys strapped herself in, I knew it. She fastened her
right,
seatbelt,
exactly.
hooked herself to
Yep.
her dragon, and she was like, "That's
Yep.
it. This is it.
Mhm.
Whatever
Mhm.
happens, happens." I'm like, my
Yep.
goodness.
And
My goodness.
I really, again, because I really love that scene of her and Meleys both making that decision together, and yeah, that was it. And again, all respects to our Auntie Nisi. Let me pull her up, full mass, my queen,
First of all,
my
like,
queen.
for the actress, I genuinely hope that they do an interview with her where they show her all of the tomfoolery and shenanigans that people are putting on social media about her. I need it. I need it.
Hold on, wait.
need it.
I don't know if I've seen all of them. Please refresh our memory.
No, ma'am. You need to get on TikTok, like I told you to.
You
She said, like I told you to.
This
Get on
motherfucking,
TikTok, AK.
I don't care about
You
them
should, because they have the best stuff. That's where
that
Take Me to the King
Aemond.
came from.
That's
That's
that
where they had the
Aemond
full-on-
energy right there. Cause
Come on, they had the full-on funeral program.
You shut the fuck up, okay?
Right idea.
Anybody ask you?
like they had it all there. They like
Yes,
No.
adios, TT.
it's full of
You
sadness.
will be missed. When I catch you again, maybe I got a big pot of curry for you, eh?
Mm-mm-mm. But before we get into like the end of her, people are also still going back and forth. Like I'm even in my comments or like under my TikTok comments, people are going back and forth about the
Team green or team black?
no, about whether or not Aemond purposely did what he did, and whether at the end of all of that, where he was trying to, what did he try to kill? Did he try to go in and be like fricassee, the fracassa at the end?
It didn't even look like
I-
it looked like he was sheathing his sword.
It looked like he took it out and then put it back in.
Yeah,
No,
it didn't
I
look
thought-
he
yeah,
was
I thought
trying
he
to
was-
attack.
But Aegon,
He already had it.
am
like
I
this.
misremembering? I didn't think Aegon was in front of him at that point because
He was on the ground.
Him up and ass.
He was approaching the spot where
He was.
where Aegon was.
Yes, he was.
Okay, he was still
He
walking.
already had his sword like in the sheathing position,
Mhm.
and then Kristen was like, Aemond, and he just sheeped it. But he didn't have it out like in a attack stance or an attack position. He had it like this, like he was putting it.
He was
putting it down.
You think he was putting it back in?
Yeah, I think he approached the situation because he didn't know what he was going to see. Once he saw that it was Aegon, he sheathed it short because he was like, "This dude is fucking fried. Like he's cooked."
I think so too. Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking at it again. Yeah, he had it out and he was putting it back in. Giggity.
Right there was already bodied, and he was putting. I think he probably had it out just in case because everybody saw where Aegon fell. So if you're gonna go back there, you know, it's like taking your gun out when you're walking around. Like there could possibly be somebody out here that's gonna go kill him in the event that he survives. So I need to have, I'm not just gonna frolic through the forest, right? So that's what I think that was about. He didn't. He wasn't gonna stab him. He already burnt him to hell.
And he already cried his ass. He was just approaching to see what the situation was. Like, what's out here?
Random sidebar. Random sidebar, just because of that word that Lady D just said. Hashtag to Black men frolicking. If you've not seen that on your Instagrams or TikToks, you can go check that out. It's very fun and wholesome.
Great, it is. This is true.
But also, I noticed that he picked up the dagger, and the dagger supposedly had situations on it. It was still hot. So do you think that he was looking at it like, "What's on this?" But he's right there.
Ooh, good one.
Didn't look like it.
Oh no, he was just like looking it over. I will say that he was
because it definitely reveals itself when it's heated up, and he just listen, a hot ass dragon just fell on it. So I'm like,
yeah, that's right. I forgot they gave it the one ring treatment. And
he would get some sort of reaction from him though if he had read something on the knife.
Well, no, he could just notice that there was writing on it because you can't see the writing on it until it's hot.
Until it's hot.
That was the reaction.
Yeah, so how would he know there was writing on it if it wasn't?
He didn't. But him picking it up and looking at it, he definitely looked at it and went side-eyed it. He went like this and he went.
Wasn't it?
And he was looking at it like that because that's Viserys's dagger that he passed down to Aegon, and now Aemond has it. So he was just like, "Oh, this is the dagger."
I'm literally looking at him doing it. I'm looking at him doing it. He picked it up.
Remember, the symbols or whatever show up when
pointed with it,
and Aegon just went down. There's a hell of a lot of dragon blood on that floor when he picked it up. I'm thinking he pulled it out of some dragon blood. And that is why he saw those symbols, because it was heated to a high enough temperature.
I'm doing it from my recording, so it's like half me, half the show. Hold on.
Matt, did she feel guilt for not burning the greens when she had a chance? I don't think so. I don't think so because her reasoning for not taking them out there was sound. And it would not have been as great of a move as I think a lot of people think it would be. It would have just caused more problems.
That wasn't her war to fight. That wasn't her move to make.
True.
Exactly.
Can I also say this is another one of those scenes where I was like, oh yeah, I'm happy to see it. Because like, again, in the books, it's a little different from what we're told actually happened.
Yeah.
Like, right, Daemon actually attacked. So there's that. But not just that, we see why Aegon went out there. It was not a part of y'all's scheme at all. This fool got drunk and hopped in the car and sped down the highway type. Like, this is literally what he did, and that is why we had the outcome that we had.
Yep.
Additionally, like, it was heart-wrenching to see, like, Aemond went after, in my opinion, went after his brother. And when the break apart was what it was, like, Rhaenys, you were far enough away where you could have just kept going across across the water to me, made it back to Dragonstone, and instead, like, you decide to turn around.
I'm sending it to you in an email in case you wanted to try to, because I know I have it on mine, and I don't want to. I'm sending you like little screenshots. I'm sitting because it's easier than showing my screen because I still have the video up, and they will definitely slap you for it. They will insult you for it. We'll
play
the video clip. Yeah, they will.
Yeah,
they will definitely.
I don't want with reviewing clips now. Like, what is this?
Oh no, on live streams they don't play. Live
Yeah,
streams, they do
definitely
not
on
play. They
live
will
stream.
shut it down in the middle of your live stream.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I've seen that happen with me and a couple folks when we were just running clips from something, and they came at us because it was a live stream.
But how is that fair? Like, so like
It's
there's
not.
It's okay. See, look, my channel that I have right now. This is actually my second channel. I had one before when we first came into the Westerosi streets, and I was doing a book discussion. I think actually you were on those with me, lady. We're doing the book discussions for Game of Thrones, and we're going chapter by chapter. We'll play a little bit of the chapter and then discuss what happened in that scene. I got a copyright strike for that.
Oh.
And at
Yeah,
that
and
point,
those
we had
strikes are
done,
dangerous.
and almost been done with the first book. So they came in quick succession. The crazy thing is that pissed me off is when I called the people that it said that gave me the strike, Penguin Random House, who is the publisher that handles all of George's books, their department said they didn't even do it. But I was never able to get it reversed, so I had to start a new channel. So yeah, copyright shit I try to be real careful with nowadays.
But I sent you 2 pictures
Always sucks.
in the emails.
I
I'm eyeballing this dagger.
Oh, okay. What did correct me if I'm not pronouncing this all right. Yeah, see, Pyramidian? Is that it? Welcome. Thank you for coming through. I hope you are enjoying the banter. And so
Jackie.
yeah, no, Jackie, you late, ma? Where you been? That's hold on. Yeah, drunken Alicent had to hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
You know what?
How irresponsible. You should not be anybody's. I like, okay, like, and I'm not gonna say Derby the dragon because you don't deserve it, Alicent.
No, the
You're
fuck
not
shit.
a dragon. But she definitely hit him hard when she was like, so what you think putting on the crown makes you smart? Smart enough.
And the deflation on Aegon's face, man. I almost had a little inkling of sadness for him, but then I was like, nah, bro, you're a rapist.
Exactly.
Yep.
That
Absolutely not.
that dude
You
could kick
deserve
rock.
to be treated like you're inadequate because you are inadequate.
Truly.
I will still always say, though, my favorite meme that I've seen come out for House of the Dragon is Aegon pushed more kids out a window than Jaime Lannister.
All right.
Y'all are gross. Interwebs, you guys.
Interrupts are funny. What are you talking about?
Where's the lie, though?
That's
Internet is
committal.
undefeated.
That is committal. I chuckle.
All right, so chat room, let us know what. Oh wait, shit, hold on, I forgot. We in honor of my other streaming homie partner, I did give the ladies some homework because, well, two of the ladies some homework.
You're gonna ignore me.
I didn't get no homework.
I'm sorry. What?
Talk about me and
I'm
mine.
not good enough
I already
for
gave
your
you my
homework.
question.
Where?
I gave you my question yesterday on stream when we were guessing. And you told us not to do that because you were like, "Why?" And I said, "Because it's the question that I asked, and they're guessing."
Okay, see, the rum was gone last night, so
I asked, "How big do you think the prosthetic penis was
how
in the
that's not a
brothel?"
trivia- that is not a trivia question that we can find an answer to, ma'am.
12.
I'm gonna say a solid 8
How
or
you
9.
know that?
I think
How
it
you
was
know
a
that?
solid 12.
How you know? Where's your proof?
You can measure it.
How?
You can measure it and scale it.
I've
I
lived the
know
life.
it just when I see it.
What? Wait. What prosthetic penis? Where was this
Last
prosthetic?
I
episode.
told y'all he
So
was
the
big
brothel.
popping.
It's episode 3
Oh.
when
Right. See, you know what? I almost want to ask the chat room for help, but nah, the chat room don't ever help me out.
someone said 10.
How do you know that though? Where is your proof? I cannot give a wrong or right score if we can't prove these things.
Somebody said it wasn't a prosthetic. That's just his manhood.
Hey.
See, look, 14. Look here, man.
14. Wow, it's going up.
I told y'all it was big. Nobody wanted it.
I'll tell you where to look.
so deep.
Jesus Lord.
It was all the way in there.
God, Father, Jesus, God help me.
Hard.
Okay, well, fine.
Whoever that actress was, though, that.
Listen, it was in her
for it.
cheek. Definitely
She
wasn't in her
went
mouth.
for
It was in
it.
her cheek. She was
I
like,
was like,
oh,
well, girl.
oh, oh.
Well, good goddamn.
The showrunner. Are you trolling, John, or is that an actual fact? Somebody fact check John,
No.
please.
Yeah, still talking
The
about
hell?
that fake.
See, you know what? Damn it! If that just put that fucking stupid ass girl's meme in my head. The fucking hot tour bitch.
Yeah. Just saying.
Did I do it?
I hate it.
Oh, yes.
Absurd.
That is a thing, y'all.
Who are you giving? Wait, who are you giving the heart fingers to?
My daughter. She's keep trying to teach me how to do it like this.
It's not like that.
Is that baby Sphinx
It's the
again?
crypt one. It's like the crypt one. Like,
Baby
hold
Sphinx.
on.
Yeah,
I can't. My fingers can't do it. I'm old.
My fingers can't do it either.
I can't do it.
Hold
Like,
on.
It's supposed to be like this.
Okay,
hold
see,
on.
I can't tell you to.
No, you gotta like crunch your fingers up. You gotta crunch your fingers up. It's gotta be like this. Hold on. It's gotta
Y'all
be
let
like
me
this.
know. Am I the only one seeing this? Like, can you take the blur off real quick, because baby Sphinx's hands and arms look really weird with that filter on the screen. I'm just saying they look a bit more.
She's gone now.
Yeah, that was a very strange experience. Okay,
Was it
hold on.
weird?
What's talking about here? Aemond wasn't. You know, he's talking about Aemond. There's no confirmation about that. Okay, wait, hold on. What are we talking about? What scene is this?
Context. We need some context.
Please and thank you. What are you talking about the peen? Okay, yeah, that was Aemond.
And that was little.
That I know for sure that was Aemond. Full frontal. We thought you were talking about the big Dick Swanson at the beginning of that scene.
Somebody said they think Deep Throats was real as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the only person I could think to consult on that is Nancy Reagan. So, I mean, I don't got her number though.
Well, goddamn.
Well,
Why you gotta do that old lady like that?
because she's a
Look
throat
here,
goat.
I'm not the one that gave her the nickname.
She is a throat goat.
I am
She's
just
a goatie.
reporting on the facts. All right.
Well,
You take a shower.
Apparently, she was gobbling the glizzies like it was her job.
Yes.
Just saying.
Now I'm trying to find the exact thing because I know where it is on
Said
mine.
we need her Junior Dornish. Y'all gonna leave the Crimson Chill alone? Oh damn.
Oh,
I mean,
oh my gosh.
Okay,
These are
see,
facts I don't know.
you didn't know. See, because you
not
don't
know.
have Twitter.
I don't.
It's because you don't have. It was literally a trending topic a few months ago. Nancy Reagan, the throat goat of the rich and famous. That's what she was known for.
Wow. What's
Mhm.
that thing?
I literally had to go back to my video. Yeah, you see it? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey there. Oh there.
Right? Yeah, and yeah. What is that actor's name? It's not.
Oh my god, I can't remember. Ewan,
Yeah,
Ewan, Ewan.
Maybe. Possibly.
That's definitely his name, but I can't remember how. Ewan Mitchell. How to say it?
Like I said, E1. Yep.
I thought
Okay,
it was
look,
a decent
look,
size. I thought it was pretty great. I didn't think it was a tiny little weenie.
It was sitting on the bones.
When he stood up,
I mean, he was
and
flaccid
it was
though.
just all flapping around. Yeah, he was
Maybe-
flaccid, and it wasn't
Maybe
small.
he's a shower. Maybe he's a shower, not a grower.
It wasn't small
know.
though. While flaccid, it was pretty lengthy.
I don't know. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
like she's like, well, AK is like, what do you want me to say?
Where's the picture? I know. I know you don't know about
That's
these things.
that's not the. I mean, no, I'm not a gold star, and again, not gonna explain that. If you know, you know. but you know, I can tell that
Ewan, okay.
it's not regular. I guess.
Oh my god, I need a picture.
Go watch the episode.
Well, the brothel scene in the episode starts at 3302.
Okay.
To help you out because I looked it up and I sent it to
All right. Let me look
Listen,
at this
I sent it. But yeah, so I think that the dagger, he noticed something on it and he was eyeballing it and he's going to be curious about it because his Valerian is so great. He's definitely going to be able to read it if he takes the time to see what the fuck's on it.
And I will, I don't know if I'll remember once the finale hits, but I will throw out a random tinfoil thing here. And, you know, they were both gunning for Harrenhal, but after this, I think it may be a bit of arrogance, but also just he understood what was on that dagger and he knows the importance of places like the Isle of Faces. And the Isle of Faces is like right next to Harrenhal. I think it's like in the backyard, actually. And that is a very magical, special place that would deal with prophecies and such that would show up on a Valyrian steel dagger when it gets hot like fire coming from a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
You think they're going to explore more of the prophecies and magic?
I hope so.
I'm hoping so. Because they've introduced it. Again, all the smoke to Dan and Dave, they conveniently forgot about the magic they were weaving in the beginning. I don't think House of the Dragon will do that though.
I think they're going to continue to add it in there because they focus so much on Daemon having the things at Harrenhal.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
you don't think he'll care about prophecies? If it's something that can benefit him, I think he would.
Well, you got to think about it. At this point, he's gunning to be the king, so he would need to know stuff.
Yeah.
And I think
Aemond's not stupid. He's a very intelligent and very capable tactician.
I think he's going to be real. I think what Alicent is doing is going to be noticed by Aemond. Like the fact that she's looking for the books and she's got all these books on the table. He's going to notice that she's doing something. I know he's smart enough to pick up on that because she didn't care. She didn't give a shit about it before. She didn't give two shits about it before. Amen. And now it's like, where are the books? Where are the books? So I'm curious to see if he's going to pick that up from her.
I think he might, but then again, it's Aegon.
Yeah.
Every time you think he starts on a
I mean Aemond.
Victory. Oh, Aemond. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Aemond.
She went looking for the books in Aegon's room.
Yes, but when he gets back, because he's going to have to go back to the castle. So he's going to be like, everybody got to go back because if he's not dead, he is crunched the F up. So he's going to go back there and be like, yeah, shit happens. It was hot out there on the block.
Fair enough.
It was the spray and pray. He got right in the middle of the spray and he prayed. So here we are praying for the spray, then it sprayed. So I think that he's going to go there and just be observant of what his mom is doing because he don't like that bitch, but he knows what she's doing. Like, he hates that bitch. He calls her Alicent, but he knows what she's doing. So I'm looking forward
shout out to Dornish.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. Because yes, I stand when I can make crossover connections in all of my fandoms, and that is a very good one for anyone. Once I put this on Spotify, y'all won't be able to see it, but you can hear it. Daemon is staying at the Overlook, and if you don't know what the Overlook is, that would be the hotel that Jack Torrance was in The Shining. A book by Stephen King, one of the creepiest, best authors of our day. So yeah, okay, hold on. You know what? I put that up there. I'm glad you put that up, Jackie, because I did want to circle back to that. And they're saying Alice is an owl. She's a skin changer. I think that she absolutely is a skin changer. And she's based here at Harrenhal. In her bloodline, if I'm remembering correctly, there are ties to Lady Lofston. And you know what they would say about Lady Lofston is she would also kidnap or steal young girls from her territory and bathe in their blood or some shit to stay young.
Are the Strongs related to the Lofstons?
What'd you say?
Are the Strongs related to the Lofstons?
I don't think it's the Strongs in the connection and I'm sorry, I apologize. I did actually have this all in one spreadsheet, but one of my hard drives got corrupted and I lost it. From my memory, like this is why I've always said that Catelyn and Ned have the extra special magic blood for their kids, because Ned obviously from the north, the Children of the Forest, possibly blood from the others also. First men, we know how magical they were, and there's another species I'm forgetting that rolled into them, but basically that's what gave the War King when the Starks defeated him and married all of his daughters. That's where their magic blood comes from for House Lawston, and I'm very certain it ties in somehow with Alice Rivers. They go to House Went eventually.
I've made a video on them. That's not the Wents and the Lostons and then into Cat.
There's something else in between.
But with Alice Rivers, she's a strong bastard. She's a bastard of House Strong. So unless someone from House Strong, 137 years, right, and then minus 15 because it went like House, then a minus another whatever before Went got wiped out, and then okay, so over 100 years before, who did they marry? Who would have been married from House Strong? Because then remember they got wiped out. Who would have been married from House Strong that would have been, you see what I'm saying, an ancestor?
That's what I'm saying. I need to go back and dig through all of those family trees. Because it's kind of like the gist that we get for the upcoming Duncan Egg and the shield that he had. What was her name? Was it Tansy Too Tall or something like that? Tennille Too Tall. That shield that she made for him is seen in a flicker of a moment in the armory on Tarth Island, where Brienne is from.
Yes.
So that's an interesting connection point right there, and I think it goes on with all the families not all the families at Harrenhal, but some specific families. Madeline Lofton, though, she was crazy. Forget what you heard. She was absolutely crazy. Yes, Denzel, thank you. But we are off of the episode now, and shout out to Best. Huh?
You said it's done. Is it over? Oh,
we've done all the plot points. I mean, that's what Meeks was saying earlier. If you have some plot points to speak on, come through.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear what she's talking about.
Yeah. We'll wrap up. After you give your thoughts on everything else that we talked about.
Did you guys already talk about Rhaenys knowing about the bastards?
Yes, and loving them.
Yeah. That was one of the first things we talked about. Yeah. Go ahead. Give us your thoughts.
I thought it was creepy. She was like, "Damn, you look good. That's great."
That's called fetishizing.
Well, hold on. See, is it fetishizing if your husband looks like this boy? Is it fetishizing? What I cued in on was her saying like, "Oh, your mom must have been really beautiful," and we know that Auntie C and Uncle C and Auntie Nisi, they have some guests.
She didn't have to be all up on his face like that. Though.
I mean, okay, but it's Auntie Nisi, and also actually, one thing, even off topic of the sexualization in that moment, when she came up, he looked at her, and I think he said like "my lady" or something like that, and she actually pauses for a second. Well, no, she doesn't say it right away. She pauses for a second. She was like, "Well, if we're going to be formal, then it's princess." And that said to me that she wasn't coming up there to try to be in any really official capacity.
No,
she just wanted to
talk to Corlys.
These boys.
No, she was coming to talk to Corlys. Yeah, she just ran into
Corlys. Yeah, nothing to do with them.
I think it's twofold. I don't think she was just going there to see Corlys, because she brought that she gave him all of that. So like, why did you hide from me that this is the man that saved you?
She said that.
So
she was like, why didn't you tell me it was him? I know who they are. Like, I know who the bastards are, basically. And she was like, you should be raising him up and not hiding him beneath the tides. Like, what's good, basically like I know who they are. Like
She's literally the opposite of Catelyn Stark. She's like, raise him up,
You're
put him up,
motherfucking right.
promote his ass. He saved you, and Catelyn would have been like, "Fuck that dude!" Like, put his ass. In the fucking-
Catelyn would have paid somebody to drown them at sea.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Literally,
probably.
she would have had both of them done.
And now, like for me, because before, right, like looking at reading the books, I got why he was like, all right, oh, see, that's a spoiler. Damn it, never mind.
Right, yeah, we can't go into that, but just know that there's things there. Put a pin in that, y'all.
Yeah, I understand why he did what he's gonna do from a book standpoint, but now seeing that interaction between Rhaenys and Alan, I can feel it even more. Like this is what you knew that this was what you were gonna have, what you should do. Not only because it gives Rhaenyra and Baela basically, it gives them, because who did he? Oh God, I can't even say words. Forget it. Whatever. It gives one of the female heirs the right to what Rhaenys felt like they should have had anyway. But also it carries his line back in as well. Sorry.
I'd like to ask Funda, like, what did you pick up from the Rhaenys and the what's his name? The guy we're talking about. Alan?
Corlys?
Oh, Alan.
Oh, Alan. Well,
what did you pick up from their interaction?
I thought she was definitely admiring him. I didn't think she was flirting with him. She was definitely too touchy-feely for my liking.
Right.
But I think she was genuinely admiring him, and then realized she was seeing her husband's face in his face.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think she didn't have a problem with it. She was just wondering why Corlys was keeping it from her. But she said it to him. She said as much to him. Like, he was trying to pick a fight, and she was real calm. Like,
exactly.
Yep.
What's
Exactly.
up? You know, and that kind of understanding only comes from people who've been together forever. I love their chemistry. I was so mad that they didn't actually to like say goodbye. It was so annoying.
My number one favorite couple in all of the books in this world that we've gotten. Hold on. Before we continue, wait. Hold on. Fandom, what are you talking about? Tell me, AK did not just say what? Explain yourself.
What did we say?
I don't know. Go ahead, Sphinx. We'll get back to it once he posts. Go ahead, Sphinx.
I was just saying, what's Corlys like? What's his reaction going to be when he finds out about Rhaenys?
He's about to be hot, fired, and pissed.
He's going to be sick.
Oh, all of it. He's going to
like,
all of it.
Is he going to pop off? Like,
all
he's
of it.
Going to pop
Everything.
off.
He's
I think he's going to be ready for blood. I think it's going to be ready for. That is his other half. Are you kidding?
He's going to be like, the fuck am I doing here? Why are we here? Why are you here? Why am I here? My baby's not here.
He's gone to war because his ships couldn't sail properly before.
They done lost their kids. He done lost his wife. He done lost his ship that he's still trying to get repaired.
I would not be surprised if by the time we do get back to Dragonstone, or is it Driftmark or Dragonstone that they're at?
Dragonstone.
They're at Dragonstone.
Yeah. By the time we got back to Dragonstone, I feel like Uncle C would have already felt like that piece of his soul was missing. I don't think he's going to want to accept it readily until he actually hears and sees the proof.
Bruh, did you see the preview? Like, the proof is marching through this fucking city. They are savages.
No,
I think me, Daphne, and Tinny did watch the preview, but I don't remember it. I
watched the previews. They stupid. They are stupid. I can tell you what's going to happen in this episode based on, because everybody was waiting for it in episode 2, because they were like, oh yeah, in the trailer people were running around and crazy. How come it didn't happen at this one? I'm like, hey, stupid, you notice your dress is different, dummy. That's not the same thing, stupid. You gotta pay attention. This is where they're going to be running through King's Landing hollering. That's that clip that everybody keeps talking about in the trailer.
So they're gonna come, and this is when they come.
This is the swoop. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Nothing else on that outside of that.
We're only talking about trailer things.
Yeah, we're only talking about the trailer, the stuff that's in the trailer, and the stuff that was in the actual House of the Dragon trailer.
Okay, wait. Cuz did you see the trailer?
I didn't see the trailer, but when you ask like what is Corlys's, I'm rusty, but what I remember from the books is that he's basically like, fuck this noise, I'm going home. Like, if I remember,
guys, I'm going home.
He was like, "This is your fault, Rhaenyra," or whatever. Because I don't know if it was like the undecisiveness or the council or whatever. But he was basically, he blamed Rhaenyra. I remember, and then he was like, "I'm out," and he came back because he got named Hand, and then things went the way that they went, and then
so
we don't see Corlys for a while because of things, but he does survive the dance. Remember, because of the things that happened, he does end up being one of the few that make it to the Hour of the Wolf and then beyond. Yeah. So
House Valerion is still going.
Yeah, they just cut it out of Game of Thrones. Stupid.
They didn't put their storyline.
I just remember thinking about the prior books. Like in A Song of Ice and Fire, there are no Valyrians. That's what they were working on. They weren't thinking about like, I don't think the Fire and Blood was even out when Game of Thrones started.
No, I don't think so. No, it came much.
I mean, and speaking of Fire and Blood, shout out to the homie Airtach, one of, and I'm saying the homie because yes, that is my friend, and if you know that name, it's because he did the artwork for.
Yes, his art is crazy.
Yes, and he has been in a fandom artist for a long time. When a lot of us were first starting out, he came out. So yeah, and he's really one of the coolest people you could ever meet.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so
but wait, real quick, Amy, he was mad about Rhaenyra in the books. Didn't go to Rook's Rest, but in the show she did volunteer. That's my favorite part about this. I want to know how that slight differentiation from the book to the show is going to affect the show, because I can't wait to see what that gonna be.
That's my favorite thing about how they're doing this is, one, George is still involved at this point. And two, George has said that what we're seeing in the show is the truest form of the actual situation. So we know that book where we get this information from was written by some random Septon or Maester that came at least a century after.
That are in Old Town, that are controlled by who? Yeah. The Greens.
Exactly.
The Greens. Exactly. The Greens.
So that's why I like seeing what's on the show and then remembering what happened in the book, because it's changed a lot of things, and I don't think any of those things have been bad. I enjoy seeing.
Yeah, I've enjoyed all of them. I prefer changes because I already know what's going to happen. So it's nice to see, like, when they switch it up and do different little things. It's like, oh, it's something new for book readers. It's not just.
I don't think it's like something new. I feel like it's more of a. I told you something, and then you told somebody else something, but now that somebody's coming to me, so I can tell them exactly what happened. And I just like the fact that so we can really, because it's putting the Maester plot plan. You better plan it plot for me. That's what it's doing. The Great Maester Conspiracy. That's what it's doing for me. It's pointing out the Trashians, and it's making me feel good that we're all right.
If you don't know what Meeks is talking about, Google that. It's in the old histories.
It's making me feel good.
Amy, what you're saying, he's amazing and so humble. And she's talking about Airtach when she says that, and you are correct, 100%. I asked Airtach to do one of his random character gets zombified after during the long night. One for me, and he was like, I don't think my art is good enough to actually take on a commission like that. And right, exactly, because at that point, y'all know, if y'all seen Airtach's work, you know how talented he is. He's a very, very talented graphic designer. So after we got to the point of him doing Fire and Blood, him, Johnny, the Alice Rowling, who is responsible for that awesome ass intro that y'all saw when we started the stream.
So cool.
And Lady Do, you know Johnny.
I do know Johnny.
I just recently introduced you to Johnny Sphinx. You know Johnny. That was
Johnny.
Wildling.
Yes, Johnny the Irish Wildling, aka
Johnny the Irish Wiley? What the fuck?
AKA Johnny Ghost. Yes, that is who did that theme song for your girl.
Are you serious?
I am 100% serious.
I am mind blown right now. That's crazy.
100%. So again, shout out to Johnny Ghost.
Where are you, Johnny?
Check him out. But look,
That's
we
so
had
cool.
done a cool random game thing set up. It was right when I was in the middle of my surgery, so I was grateful to him for giving me something else to focus on. And it was me, him, Airtosh, and I think Phil, the Issues guy. Shout out to Phil. And we were just doing a random holiday something, trivia questions. And even then, Airtosh just, he Fire and Blood has already come out. Everyone in the fandom now knows his name. And I was like, so since you like all world class and famous and known in like all of the countries in the world now, can I get that thumbnail that I asked you about a couple years ago? Like, cause you're definitely good enough in the mainstream now. So hook me up, bro. So yeah. So again, just to reiterate what Amy was saying. Yes, yeah, he is one of the most humblest people and one of the most chill people you will ever meet. I'm happy that me and him are friends. He's a good dude.
Very cool.
And R10, I don't think I've seen your name also. Welcome. This show, Runner's interpretations of the books are be more interesting. It is. For this season and how they've been running it. Oh yeah. Fully agree. Mm-hmm. And what is it? QOTNC. Also, again, welcome. Is it possible to see Vhagar return to Driftmark and/or Dragonstone as she realizes who or whose she originally belongs to? I don't think that dragons ever revert. So, actually, what do you mean by she realizes who she originally belongs to? Do you mean Lena? Because Visenya is dead and gone. Lena has also passed away, so I don't think any memory of that will have anything to do with her traveling elsewhere. She's tied to Aemond now, so that's what she'll always be.
She was tied to Aemond. Just freaking unfortunate, because Baela on Vhagar have been a wonderful.
Chaplain. She'd have been like, "I hear you, Rhaenyra. I hear you, my queen. I will be right back."
Then say less. Burn like, oh man.
Listen, Daemon be like, sweetie, we're going to go to the kitchen
and cook.
Cook.
Could you help me cook?
Make this meal.
Some food.
Cook.
Why, yes, father, I can. Let's go and cook right now.
Yep. And anytime one of them might get hurt, it always just, when I'm thinking on the stupid goof trips, it always brings me back to the Monty Python, thinking they're in a battle, they'll get like an armor ripped off. Tis but the flesh wound. And yeah, if Monty Python is pretty old school, but if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's hilarious. But that is that is the show for the evening, fam. Thank you guys for coming and hanging with us and just going through the saddest day
I'm sad.
we have had of House of the Dragon.
We're halfway through, you guys. This is disgusting.
We are. There's only 4 more left.
I'm gonna throw up in a bucket.
No, that I'm that invested in anybody else that I would care this much. This is it for me, really.
I'm invested in everybody black. What do you mean? Corliss is still there. Like, baby, run! Run!
Okay, look. They got your daughter. They got your son. They got your wife. They got your grandson. Like,
your granddaughters are involved. Like,
right.
You gotta go. Everybody black need to go home.
Everybody black need to go home.
Okay, look. Pack up all of the things and just cross the narrow sea. Go to Bravos. You can thrive there.
Go grab the wig stand. Let's go.
That grandson wasn't yours. That's all I'm trying to say.
Listen, the granddaughters are. Get them girls out of there.
The granddaughters definitely are, but one of them's gone. The other one's a gangster. Okay.
Listen.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, okay. That's actually something I would really like to hear your thoughts on. Where and we talked about it last week, but where Rhaenyra and Baela are concerned. We know why Baela is where she is. You know, she's betrothed to the oldest son. She has
a dragon
moon dancer, and you know, we see from their childhood, Daemon spent time with her, actually teaching her High Valyrian, because that you know, he recognized her as a dragon rider, and also being a little bit about it boasty like he is. But then we have our lady Rhaenyra, who unfortunately her betrothed has been murdered. Her egg that she was given to hatch did not hatch, so she is now dragonless. And here now during the war, her queen asks her to take care of her children across the narrow sea after dropping one of them and their dragon off in the Vale. And I understand how she feels. I get it. She definitely is taking that as a huge slight because she's not a dragon rider, and she has cause to think that way. I'm not faulting her for that. I understand. Do you think, though, that there was a bit of a switch in her thought once she saw the dragon eggs were coming with them? Because I'm pretty sure one of those eggs is going to end up being one that she hatches.
I think, or whatever his name. Yeah, I think that it was like she definitely felt slighted, right? Because at this point you're a pawn. You're going to the what is it, the Vale? You're going to the Vale or the Eyrie. The Eyrie, you're going as like a guest, but let's be real, you're basically a hostage. Like that's what it is, to guarantee like the fact that we're going to take care of this
wait, no. She's only dropping Joffrey off. I think Joffrey and the dragon. The other two boys she's told to take across the narrow sea.
Oh, she's taking them. It's not, so it's different from the book. She's going to Pentos with them. But then what does that mean? Like, is she gonna...
Yeah, because Rhaenyra told her when she gets to the Eyrie to write to the king and Pentos to see if they will have them and then go.
Yep. Wow. Yep, because that's who her mom and dad stay with. So they still have that repertoire, and that's what Rhaenyra is banking on, sending her to that person.
So this is going to be completely different from the books then, because what is going to happen here? Because she's supposed to. Okay.
Exactly. That's why I'd be like, I need them to quit playing and give me my show.
Right. So and I know it sounds a little choppy for you guys, but we're trying to talk about it a little bit without actually spoiling.
It's really hard.
So really because the discussion is warranted, but you know, I know of Funda has not read the book, so I definitely don't want to spoil her, and I don't want to spoil you guys from figuring out how the puzzle pieces are.
Yeah, it's just hard for us to talk about something that we have read while discussing something that we're seeing. Because it doesn't correlate. And the differences is what we need to discuss.
Yes, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
I would like to have a spoiler chat.
Hints.
That would be awesome.
I mean, we can run that.
You know,
we
just give all the warnings, like it's just we're talking spoilers, theories, and everything, and we can just really just like get into it, like all the things that we know are going to happen. Maybe they're going to change some things. Maybe we have theories on things. That would be fun.
I agree, because I need to get this off my chest.
I see. Okay,
right? I have a lot of shit I want to talk about.
I know Lady D needs to get some stuff off her chest. I don't care if you write it down. Fax it to us. Send a raven.
Send a raven. But I will say, if y'all were on Sphinx's channel, damn it, when did I have my surgery? Was it last year?
You know what? I should do it on my channel. Have a spoiler chat.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't do it on my channel because
send a raven.
Channel. Yeah,
do it on your channel. Send a raven to Candace.
Do it this week.
The Northram members. Send the ravens to us.
Girl, my daughter is into the show now. Both of my two oldest daughters are like all
Hey, wait. So baby Sphinx. See, what do we call them now? It was baby Sphinx and middle Sphinx, but they not the baby and middle no more.
I
gotta come up with a new nickname now.
Middle Sphinx is now 22 years old.
Oh my God.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm so serious.
What is happening?
What?
Huh?
Wait, look, see, and the reason you're hearing just me and Lady D react to that is because we know these kids.
No.
We literally have watched them grow up.
Out. She has her own apartment. She's living by herself.
She has her own what?
No.
Yes.
Absolutely the fuck not. Nope.
Baby Sphinx is going to the 7th grade.
What the fuck do you mean she's a whole ass adult taking care of herself right now?
7th grade? Baby Sphinx?
Baby Sphinx is going to the 7th grade.
No, how? Wait.
She's going to be 13 years old.
Right, look, see? And look, fandom knows. And JD, because we were all together in these YouTube streets when we
Remember how small they were? They were so small.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Nah, see, on that note, that we're gonna end the conversation right there before I feel any more older.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna pick a day. I'm gonna say Thursday. Let's do a spoiler stream. We'll do it on my channel. We'll get down.
I put my email in the chat so you can send me the thing so we can thing together.
Okay, yeah.
Indeed.
Down and dirty. And just talk straight spoilers. So if you don't want any spoilers, don't come.
Don't come around here.
I'll watch it after the season is done.
Yeah, Funda, don't come.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You have been uninvited, Funda. You're not allowed.
You're not allowed to join this stream.
Okay. We here at AK Watch Productions, we very much love and appreciate our big cousin because she be coming in with the nerdiness and all these shows with
it's just
us.
so nice to
and
see all these
we're
brown
gonna
people
pester you at some point in time
playing with all these fantasy dragons and shit.
and finish Foundation. But we know we can't have that right now, but that's okay. But just because you can't come to the next stream though, okay? You can't come play next week, all right? So I mean I love you, but we gonna the way my clubhouse is set up. We can't do that right now.
Amy asked about Thursday time and time zones, so I will say I'll say 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Thursday.
Yeah, okay.
Does that
you got
work
a thing?
for anybody?
I may have a conflict because
she's everywhere
and DJ are covering the boys on Thursdays, but we'll
Friday?
see.
Is Friday better?
This Friday, no, but next Friday, yes. This Friday, I have trivia.
What about Wednesday?
Wednesday, I have my stream here with Meeks about the boys.
You are busy.
Listen, she's in these streets,
girl.
isn't she? She's out here. She's out here in these streets.
Girl.
She's spreading it wide.
I gotta book you 2 weeks out. I gotta get a 2 weeks ahead of time schedule. Shit. Okay, so maybe like the 30th.
See, the motherfucking guidelines are about to send me a fucking angry email. Look,
we'll have 2 more episodes out before we can do a spoiler stream.
We here at AK Watch Productions do not condone any random spreading of cheeks or anything that is non-consensual. The titty force holds no power here. Okay, you will not molest and accost anyone with the titties, okay?
What about Saturday?
Don't cancel me, YouTube. Saturdays are usually more open. Damn it, more open.
Can you do a Saturday evening?
Shut up, Meeks.
I'm just repeating what you said.
Shut up.
I'm available. Wait, hold on. Saturday evening.
Meeks, are you available for a Saturday evening?
I would say yes. However, this is my weekend to work, so I might have to work overtime. But I will let you know on Thursday if I got to do anything weird. Because overtime to me is either 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Or yeah. So it depends. But most times I am free.
Right. House of Spoilers. Okay, see, look, the homie Haymaker just gave you the name of the stream right there.
House of the Spoilers. Yes, John. Yes. House of Spoilers.
I mean, look, for real, I don't even know how. I'm saying I literally be out here just minding my own business, and I happen to have met some super cool people
that we like to dork together. So
exactly, yes. Look, I found Meeks on a random ass chance.
Yeah, how
I don't
did
know
y'all
why.
meet?
I don't
Sean
know why
Tank
YouTube. No, right. And I was not subscribed to Sean at the time.
Christina,
But my YouTube recommends told me, popped up, hey, Sean Tank Top is reviewing Lovecraft Country. And I was like, well, I'm watching Lovecraft Country. You know, nobody else is covering it. Okay, let me go check it out. And that was the episode that I don't remember what number episode it was. Maybe 3 or 4, I think. But Meeks was on there. And I was like, okay, wait, hold on. I've never seen her before. And she's hilarious. And like I do with all cool folks I happen to meet on this YouTube street, I just sent her a message and said, hey, you want to chat about some more Lovecraft? And yeah, she was like, I'm down. Send me the link.
Lovecraft Country was a good
come to
time.
find out later on after that discussion and after like a couple more streams is when I found out that we were in the same city. I think also when she found out we were in the same city.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So yeah, that's how we met, through Sean Tank Top. Shout out to him, because yeah, without watching that stream, I wouldn't have met Meeks.
Yeah,
and she's awesome sauce. So I'm very glad that we get to hang out and talk about these.
I like Meeks.
I'm best because I have no filter. That's the best part. You never know what you're gonna get.
Okay, see, baby cousin, you already know. You already know. Literally all of my nerdiness and dorkery. Yeah, I gave that to them.
Lady D,
so
if you can't be involved in any of these streams, I'm going to need you to send your dissertation.
No,
Lady D,
I told her. See, no, look, listen.
Thank you.
Okay, maybe you know the new baby dictates the timeline.
Oh yeah, she definitely does.
What I have
bring
told,
bring the baby to the stream.
What I have told Lady D is, if you watch and you get some There Be the Dragon moments, if you can't be on, float us those and we will project them in your stead.
I will begin taking watch to do that, just in case.
Please and thank you. I appreciate that,
because I am dying.
Like you saw in the chat when you came on, the realm has been missing you, Professor.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all make me feel.
We are very glad that you were able to be here. And also, if you go over to Lady D's channel, there's a few snippets of some video there on her analysis of a very popular fandom theory that has been floating around for a few years. So I think you guys would enjoy that if you want to get into the deeper history.
What time is it? That's why. Child, I am dying.
You taking medicine? It's time to take medicine.
Look, my eyes used to be rubbing my eyes continuously. I was like, why is this girl? What time is it?
All right, okay.
Yep.
My eye might swell up because I'm allergic to the world. So I just got technology medicine.
Are you okay? Annie, are you
twice if you need help.
Are you okay, Annie?
Listen, I'm gonna be blinking like 4 or 5 times. My goodness.
Oh wait, hold on, Chantal. You have been watching me since Lovecraft Country. Word. Damn. Yeah. Okay. See, that means you were probably around for the fucking cupcake incident of 2020. And
wait, there was a cupcake incident in 2020.
Yeah, you were. She told us last time we were on stream.
Weren't you here?
Oh, did she? Did I forget about it?
It was when you and Tony were on, and I totally spaced, and the rum was gone way too much. And
me and Tony hung out afterwards.
Yes.
Yes. You know what it was? You know what it was? I pulled a JD. I said, you know what? I'm gonna be back. I gotta go to the restroom, and I didn't.
You never came back.
No, the way I was like, do 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 do.
Girl, sadly,
we were just like, okay, well, here we are.
Sadly, that stream was not saved. And yes, I did know that you guys had stayed on for like another hour and a half chatting, and I appreciate that, because if nobody was on the stream, anybody might have been able to hack in and do some bullshit. And I appreciate y'all actually sticking with it. No, you did.
As
Both of
long
you
as we
did.
could.
And again, I appreciate you and Tone for that. And also, again, if you are any aspiring person to get out here and do some cool YouTube stuff, especially if you have started in this fandom, it just know that even when you think people aren't watching, you never know who is watching.
They are.
Okay? Because I have a lot of shadow watchers that don't post anything in the chat. And I know for sure one of our oldest homies, and Sphinx can attest to this, Tone watches like everything. I don't know when this man sleeps. He may not comment.
She's my real life cousin, and I found her on YouTube reviewing Lovecraft Country.
Okay. See, I mean, you found me. I recall several years, ma'am, where we lived under the same roof. I didn't know that you was on that nerd level like me, though. Okay, otherwise I would have sent you links a long time ago. I'm sorry, Charlie.
You go away to college and you never come back.
Ooh.
Clock.
Clock.
Why you trying to blame me?
So it's not your fault. Never your fault. You know who.
No, you're right. Yeah.
We won't do that tangent at all.
Yeah. Again, that's a whole ass other fucking stream. And Daphne's in the chat. Y'all know Daphne can always back up the shit that I say. So, anyways, thank you guys for coming through. Thank you to my extended family here with the ladies, Sphinx, Lady D, Meeks, Farrell. I love and appreciate all of you ladies because every last one of you have given me something that I didn't realize I was lacking when I needed.
You better stop.
So I'm gonna kick it to you, Sphinxy, first, because out of all of you lovely ladies on here, Sphinxy, you were one of the first folks that I met in this community, and we were part of the same group.
Yes, the Not So Silent Sisters. We held it down. Indeed.
Go ahead, so give your shout outs, right, Daphne. Partial. Okay. Also, y'all don't forget that Daphne lied last weekend. My tiny human baby bully was supposed to be at the house watching with us last night, and she wasn't. So can y'all tell Daphne to bring her back on, please? And thank you. Go ahead, Sphinxy.
All right. I'm Christina the Sphinx. I'm working. I'm doing things. I'm creating things. Okay, guys? I've been busy. I was just in Italy for a week. I just got back to the United States. I missed the first 3 episodes of House of the Dragon because I was out of the country. But I'm back. I'm ready to talk about it, especially spoilery stuff, because that shit is fun. And I'm looking for a date that we can all get together, talk some spoilery nonsense. So that's what's coming up on my channel. We're going to do that. Promise.
Absolutely. And I would like to put in my petition now. Please have our lovely lady, the Northern members. Come through.
Naturally.
Send her a special request from me, please.
I just gotta let her know way ahead of time so she can prepare, because she got a
she be busy. She be busy.
Demanding job. Yeah, she got life. Life happens to her.
A demanding job and a very lovely talent in the arts. I actually still have one of her paintings.
You do have one? She sent you one?
I no, she didn't send it. Manaro actually had gotten it for me out of the blue. And I love that. So Lady D, Professor Diligence, where are the folks going to see you next? Because again, we've been missing you, ma'am.
Y'all are going to see me on that spoiler stream when Christina sends out invitations.
Yeah, boy.
Right.
As I have said many, many times, don't be looking for nothing else, cause you fitting to be disappointed like a broke kid on Christmas. So don't do it. Just understand that I just can't right now. I can't. Life be lifing.
Tiny humans come first.
Yeah, I just can't.
Always.
I am sleep deprived. I sleep.
Oh my God!
In 2 to 3 hours.
I remember those days. Jesus, woman.
So I'm unwell. So just understand that.
Not unwell. You're a mom.
This laughing is delirious.
That's why she's unwell, because she is a mom.
And that is
All right, so to answer Sydney's question here, where has LMR been? LMR is usually low key on some of the things she does. She did have a partner podcast with Teflon TV. I'm not sure if they're still doing it, but the last few times I've seen her, she's been on with him. I was already thinking about seeing if she would like to come hang with us again, because that was a very fun discussion when we had her on for season 1. So yeah, I would definitely be reaching out for that. I know during for episode 6, we're gonna have the homie Kevin back from Bat Productions, and if you don't remember his name particularly, just let the the Hoochie Daddy shorts jog your memory. And I think that you look, see, just remember right there. that was a very fun conversation that we had with Kevin, and he'll be back for another couple episodes for that. And I am hoping to see Lady Manaro as well. I do know that
I can find her. Where is she?
Yeah, I think she's in Virginia now. I could be misremembering, but we have been in contact, and she does know that I would like her to come through for the finale. So hopefully that's able to happen. Also with T Baby, hopefully we're able to get her on. So while you guys will also be here with us, Meeks, Funda, if you want to come through for the finale, and Sphinx, I am also going to have all of the Mad Queens / Not So Silent Sisters. I'm hoping if we can get it. We'll see. We'll see. But Mixie, I know you got. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Lady D. Did you have anything else, ma'am? Professor?
No, that is it. What I will say is that I want to get back into it. I really do, and maybe this spoiler chat will kickstart me.
Yeah, because you can talk about everything. You don't have to curtail yourself. You can just go all the way in. Theories, spoilers, all that shit.
Well, what you might want to also try to do, since you are always strapped for time, is switch on over to TikTok.
You are the TikTok promoter.
When I tell you,
TikTok paying you?
No, I wish they were. I've earned 4 cents. Bitch, I've earned 4 cents. But it's easiest to use to throw your thoughts out there. That when I after I do little streams and record, I'll sit in my bed and do a little 5-minute video. Y'all, this episode was stupid. This episode was ridiculous. And then I go to sleep and wake up oh, look at people.
I believe you. And honestly, I'm gonna start doing that shit. I swear to God.
I stay on TikTok. That's my board things. I just go listen to people's theories. I go listen to book theories versus the show theories and stuff like that. I follow a handful of people, and I just keep flipping and scrolling through.
Almost all of those people Meeks has sent me a link to, so I follow them too. I just don't work.
So it could be easier for you, Lady D, to get your stuff out there if you can do a minute or a minute or 2 video. As long as you hit 1 minute and 1 second, it'll count.
So how do I find you on TikTok?
Yeah, see, that's one thing that Meeks has definitely been trying to tell me is better advertising, because I don't always advertise myself when I'm doing these streams. So yeah, I'm trying to get better at that. And what little we have changed and tweaked though has been coming through, and y'all been hooking us up. So I'm very glad all you guys came through for the discussion and hooked us up. Meeksy, actually wait, hold on, because I know you got a list. Cuzzo, thank you for coming on with us tonight. Again, I was just teasing, talking about C and Foundation, because it's very rare that I get to talk nerd things with me familiar, outside of Daphne and Tanisha. So yeah, I'm glad that I know Funda is also a sci-fi head and prone to medieval things as I am. Where are you at? I know your link, I do believe, is already below for your
it is, but I haven't put much out there lately. So, but
yeah,
will at some point. All
right,
the second half of this year lets up. First half of this year really sucked, but it's all good. It's got to get better.
And I'm sorry you can't come to my stream.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I'll watch it. I'll watch
You're
it
not allowed.
after.
Yeah, watch it way
Yeah,
later.
I'll watch it after the season wraps. Yeah.
It might not even be safe for you then.
Right,
no.
right.
You're
No.
right.
No,
You're right.
that's actually real. Because we
Funda,
don't
don't ever watch it.
Because we could be talking about stuff right now that leads into the end of things and further on, and like
Yeah,
we connecting
just-
dots.
just
We
don't watch
got
it
the
at
strings
all.
ready with the pins.
And now
Until the show is
1,001 Twitter people are coming after us in our comments. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Good deal.
Not the
I
Twitter
won't
people.
watch.
All right.
Enjoy
Go
though.
ahead. Go ahead, Mixie.
Yeah, I have all the things. You know me. All the things. Tired.
Say
So
it
I'm
all.
going to be finishing up season 5 of Fringe. Well, starting and finishing. This is a short season. I swear to God, people have been getting on my ass about Interview with the Vampire. Listen, I made a mistake and
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what to do.
We're getting there.
I watched it so long ago, I don't really remember, but I don't like doing re-reactions. And my episode 2 is currently sitting at 96 gigs because it was a time when my computer was doing dumb shit. So I don't know what to do right now.
Too?
Because it's so big, I can't send it anywhere. I can't even send it to myself. So I don't know. But Interview with the Vampire is coming. I'm doing The Boys. Hopefully I get it up every either Tuesdays or Thursdays. I don't know right now. I'm thinking about life. I finished up Demon Slayer. Still doing My Hero Academia. Still doing Avatar. I know people are asking about that. I'm just still doing Avatar. I'm just waiting to get it all together. Is there anything else? I feel like I'm missing something.
Where's that?
Oh yeah, Bridgerton will be coming to the channel. I've binge watched everything. I'm completely caught up with all the things, so that'll be hitting the channel shortly. On the video game side, I am still playing Baldur's Gate. I am almost finished with Baldur's Gate. And by almost, I literally mean like maybe another 20 videos. Don't judge.
She literally has a video come out like every week about Baldur's Gate.
I started playing the original Fallout, which is another problem. So that's going to be on the channel. I just finished Final Fantasy IX, and I still have to do the X-Men series. It's just like so
Which
many
one?
things I have to put on.
97?
Yeah, 97. I haven't watched it yet. I still need to do that. But yeah, that's right now what I have. I don't have any K-dramas on the board because I am trying to figure out where I want to win. So there. That's all I got.
Damn, Meeks.
Right? Like, y'all trying to say I'm busy? No.
Listen.
I would like to vote for you to put X-Men 97 at the top of your list.
Because it's really short, and I it's on my it's like I just have to find a day to binge it because I don't want to stop. That's my problem. Because then I'll do something else and then I'll forget. I'm a child.
Yeah.
God, I forgot about Squid Games.
Episodes. Wait, is season 2 coming out already?
Hold on. Yeah, it should be coming out. Hold on.
What? Okay, damn. Yeah, sorry. See, we've been meaning to do like Twisted Edge for a little bit, but we're gonna have to put that on the back burner again.
Yeah, it's coming this year.
Squid Game is coming out. Okay, all right. Well, we'll look at the dates and see where that can fit in. But okay, again, thank you guys for coming through and hanging with me. I appreciate all of y'all. Please don't forget to smash that like button. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brother, your sisters, tell your cousins. Sub to the channel. They legit, they don't even really gotta watch nothing. I just need subs so we can get that next up level.
You said you don't gotta watch it. I just need the subs.
It's
That's
yeah.
the hardest part.
You don't gotta watch the show.
There's
Just
a- no.
subscribe.
There's if you looking in your channel studio, there is a stipulation there where you have to have like this set amount of
If you do
subscribers.
video game content, you have to have 500 subs to like first hit that first threshold. But everybody else is 1,000, and 1,000 is hard to get.
Yeah, I thought
It
it was
is.
1,000.
It's a journey. I have been lucky, honestly though, coming because obviously, yeah, Meeks will advertise about her being on the chat, and sometimes the algorithm puts me at like when you're at the end of a YouTube video and a bunch of different streams you could check out are in there. I had a few folks tell me that they were watching Kev on stage, and after his video, one of my videos came up in the feed, so they decided to check it out because of that. which I think is pretty awesome. So
yeah, that's pretty cool.
yeah, the algorithm works in mysterious ways,
It
and I
is.
hope that it continues to keep working. So the K drama life. Look, I don't know when we're going to do it, but the Glory and Marry My Husband are on the list to chat about, because that was some whew, those K dramas was hitting. Right. So we're gonna get out of here, folks. Thank you for hanging with us for another Dragon Monday. Lady D and Funda, if you're there,
We're here.
say something.
Bye.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, we will see y'all later. I'm not sure if Cuz is gonna come back before the finale.
We'll be
But
back.
if she does,
I don't know if I'll be back before
No.
the finale. If something real left happens and I got things to say, I'll text you. You know.
Send a raven. Send a raven. We're here. All right. Again, thank y'all. Sub to all of the homies. I know the mods have been putting the channel addresses out there. Thank y'all. And tune in tomorrow on DJ Wun Wun's channel. You'll catch me, him, and Phantom there talking about some more happenings on these Dragon streets. Wednesday, me and Meeks will be back here for episode 3 and 4 of The Boys season 4, I believe. And then Friday, I think we have trivia. We'll be coming up with a Trivial Pursuit format. So come through for that if you want just some random lulls and giggles. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe.
Alrighty.
See y'all next time. And as always, bet on black.